Hello. Okay, so you can't see the game, but Luna and I are playing Power Wash Simulator. There it is. I was like, where the game at? We're gonna be cleaning up a gnome garden. I have everything muted. Okay, we're live and alive.
We're live and rolling. Hello, hello, hello.
That's how I feel too. I'm now realizing all my audio in this game is super quiet. Okay.
I don't think I have any audio. Oh, join the players co-op game. I was like sitting here looking like, what do you mean join the players co-op game? I was searching.
Okay, and I posted the code. That should still work. And if it doesn't, let me know and I will get a new code.
Gotcha. Let me hunt for this code. Searching.
Let me
Actually,
know if
like my
anything's too
stream's
loud.
picking up my
I'll change it.
scrollies and tippity taps of my
Scrolly
keyboard
scrollies
and
and
stuff.
tippity taps.
I
That's so
know
good.
it's embarrassing.
The built-in Discord noise suppression's pretty good.
I know it's actually not that bad. I
Until it
just had
turns itself off. But
Yeah, that's a little sad. There we go. I was like looking for the code, but I'm not the smartest.
no, no. I threw it in a brand new channel. Oh, we're in. Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about.
This is what I'm talking about.
I don't remember how to do anything in this game.
All right. Oh, that's. We can go prone. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can just be crawling
Here we
around.
go. Like, missions ago.
I thought there was. Here we go. I was trying to get to the shop. Oh my gosh, I
Oh,
can have a. Oh, I can't buy that. I was like, oh, I can buy a donut pink. Um. Okay, so everything's out of stock. I was gonna say buy some cleaning liquid, but it's all gone.
also, the jumping seems so floaty. I love it.
It's so good. Whee!
I didn't even say hi to stream. I am so sorry. Hi stream. I'm sitting here looking at the jump mechanics and crouching and going prone.
You're just
Like
figuring
it's
out
a
how to play the game. Oh, good. Okay, yeah, and then we just clean.
there's a soccer ball over here.
Can you do anything with it?
I'm like moving it. Oh, it left. That scared the shit. That noise actually jump scared me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of loud. It's a gnome fountain for obvious reasons, but what do you think it's made out of? Rocks? I feel like that's a weird question. What do you think this fountain's made out of?
Honestly, it's probably made out of what's that material? Aluminum. There we go.
Ooh, some aluminium.
Aluminium.
Woohoo!
See, there's some tools I have no idea what I'm doing with. I'm not gonna lie.
So, oh, if you push R on your keyboard, you can rotate the nozzle. I forgot about that.
Oh right. I keep pressing it to reload.
You gotta reload your water.
Exactly. Reload my water. Or if we
Okay.
were in Monster Hunter, we'd have to sharpen our water tools.
Yeah. Imagine. I'm glad we don't have to fill up the water tank or anything. That'd be a little too realistic, I
That
think.
would be a bit tedious, I'm not gonna lie.
Remove the relaxing aspect of the game.
Literally. I forgot to ask, but how was your day? Did you
Oh,
do anything
my
today?
I woke up and then I remembered that I said I was gonna get Christmas stuff ready for stream for December stuff, and that I did none of that yet. So that is what I did with my day.
No, honestly, same. I kept like saying like I have this nice little overlay I wanna put into my OBS and all that. I still haven't done it.
I was like, oh god, it's December, and I have been saying I was gonna do this stuff, and I have yet to do it.
Literally, I have yet to do anything Christmas related. I meant to do something for Halloween, but I forgot. Halloween was a month. I mean, October was a month, not Halloween.
You know, I feel like Halloween should be a month.
Yeah, honestly, what other things do you do in October besides Halloween?
That's very true. People are getting spooky all month.
All month. Skeleton memes everywhere.
True. We love to see the skeletoosies everywhere.
Skeletoosies?
Yeah, you know, it's skeletoosy. I will
The
not
skeleton.
elaborate further.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Open your history. Open your Opera GX.
Opera's a great browser.
I love Opera GX so much. If they want to sponsor me, please go ahead. But like, I'm being so serious when I say I love Opera GX.
I was like, oh, it's just another browser, whatever. And then I started using it. I don't use it often. I just use it for stream stuff, for like a safe browser to use while streaming, so I don't, dox myself because that would be a little embarrassing. And I'm like, hold on, why is this? Why is this good?
No, actually, like Opera GX is actually such a good browser. I also
Right?
thought it was just like another cringe like browser.
Right? I was
Trying
like,
to
okay,
fit.
they're trying to target streamers, whatever. And I'm like, hold on. You know,
No,
we
this is
should have
actually.
known it was good, just based on their Twitter. We should have known.
Oh, their Twitter's Opera GX Twitter is so funny.
It's so well. I will like
It's so funny.
look under brands posts on Twitter, and I'll just see that Opera replied to it. I'm like, what? You're everywhere.
It's like it's not often that I like find brands funny, but
Right? Normally they're trying to be funny, which doesn't work. But Opera knows where it's at.
Opera knows the vibes.
True. Opera, if you need any people to sponsor or promote your stuff, I got 2 candidates right here.
No, honestly, I am so down. Opera GX, if you're here, please.
Is there an Opera GX in chat, perhaps? You hear? I mean, you don't even gotta pay me. Just like,
Right.
give me a sponsor tag or something. I'll take, you know, some promo from you. Oh, our
Think about that all
partner
the time.
streamer. Hmm.
Because there's like I always get like the emails and stuff from like stream, I think Stream Elements or something like that.
Yeah.
Page. And like there are some that I would genuinely do if I actually like played. You know, like get one for Genshin,
Hmm.
and I do play Genshin, but I don't know how to make content for it. You know?
I get it. There was some not collab, sponsorship opportunities. Most of the time it's just, Raid Shadow Legends or whatever. But there were
Yeah.
some that I did consider. But then I'm like, ugh. There was like a Fortnite one that I almost did, but I missed out on. It's like, I would love to be sponsored to play Fortnite. What the heck?
Oh hell yeah! And get other people to play. That's the thing. Like
Right?
I can play Genshin Impact. I don't mind playing Genshin Impact. It's getting other people to play Genshin
Yeah,
Impact.
because all the sponsorships are like, you have to get X amount of people to play and get to level 10. I'm like, that's asking a lot, especially for games that are super popular. Like, everyone's already at level 10. What are you talking about?
Or people who really don't want to play Genshin Impact. Like I'm gonna be honest. For people who play Genshin Impact, they know that the start of the game is so slow.
Yeah.
It's so slow. Like annoyingly slow.
Especially at this point when there's years of story content. Like, I played Genshin when it came out, and I am so far behind at this point.
In my opinion, right now, playing Genshin Impact from the start, and this is like my honest opinion, it's just not worth.
Ooh.
Because there's so much to do and there's not enough. Well, no, there's enough time, but
But it feels
it's
like there
mainly the
isn't.
style.
When you're new to the game and you see all your friends going to do Spiral Abyss and you're like, okay, well, I'm in Mondstadt. I'm helping Venti with some dragons.
Right, like
Like,
depending on the type of player you are for games, you might get burned out against easily, or you
Yeah.
might not. If you really love sitting through exposition and sitting through all the talking, like, so those quests are for you. Have fun. But
If you want to get to
like,
the end game, I wish there was a skip cutscene button in Genshin.
oh, there should be a skip cutscene button in Genshin, because there's one in Honkai Impact Third.
Ugh, come on, Hoyoverse. I think that's what they are now. Get to
Oh
it.
yeah, Hoyo. I forgot they were like Mihoyo before, right?
Yeah, I only know them as MiHoYo, and I'm like, wait, that's not who they are anymore.
Right. That's it's not their name, sadly. In my opinion, though, like, if you really want to just play the video game, like if you just want to play Genshin and don't worry about your your screenshot numbers or something like that, then play it. It's a
Yeah.
pretty decent game for story. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty like interesting game for story. Getting to know the characters better, building a relationship with some characters. It's nice. It is so
So
nice.
nice. And their characters are really, like, fleshed out, too. Especially with the addition of all of the little character story missions where you get to go hang out with them and learn
Uh
more
huh.
about them. They really bring their characters to life,
Absolutely, absolutely.
which
Like,
is good when they want you to spend hundreds of dollars on them.
yeah, that's a bit. That's what I mean. Like, if you're not worried about screenshot numbers and like making your character do humongous damage, then don't even worry about weapons and all that. Just play the video game.
Right, that's my thing. Is my sister, she helped me do domains and stuff to get better gear, because, not gonna lie, my people were doo-doo. They, they could not kill anything. I would have her come and she'd be like, I can just one-shot this boss for you. I'd be like, you do it. Have fun.
You do it. Have fun.
And she's like, well, why is your Ganyu bad? I was like, because I don't want to farm content. I don't want to farm a domain. That's why my Ganyu and Hu Tao suck.
And it's weird because those are like really good characters too. But sometimes it's like I don't want to do all this.
Right, and like, if I were thinking of it just as like a standard player aspect, my Ganyu's good enough. But then you go on the internet and everyone's like, I can kill 12 bosses with this one ability because I'm OP. And I'm like, what the heck?
Honestly,
How you do that?
how you do that?
What is happening? I don't. But
Show
Genshin's
me how you.
fun. I
Genshin
always
is.
wanna get back into it, but then I'm like, okay, Inazuma story time. I'm like, what is happening?
Uh, in my opinion, right? This is what I used to do. This hose is insanely powerful, but
The
this is what I
hoes,
used to
they're powerful.
do. The hose, they're powerful. What I used to do is like if I have days where I am off from work, right?
Hmm.
And I have nothing to do. Like, if I'm immensely bored from all my other games, what I would do sometimes is I would put on Genshin, I would let the story quest like rock, and I would just enjoy the show. That's
And I
essentially
think
what
that's
it
what
is.
I gotta
Like
do.
watching a show.
It is. I think I just need to do that. Even if I do like a quest a day, that's faster than I'm going at right now.
Because you can put it on autoplay. There's no skip, unfortunately, but you can put it on
Yeah.
autoplay.
And they're all voiced, so. Or they're almost all voiced, so it really is just like a little show. I definitely have to do that. I gotta. 'Cause I
You
like the
got it.
game, and then I always think about, I've spent so much money on this game, I should really go back and play it.
That's why I haven't put it down yet. Like, I'm always like, oh, you're tired of Genshin? Why don't you stop playing it?
The
Ah,
guilt.
it's a toxic relationship.
Gotcha games.
Or
Have you
like
ever played League of Legends?
once.
Good.
I
Stay
played
away
it
from it.
once, and like, because I think you know Kuya already, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He tried to convince me to play it, and I was like, all right, you know what? You're a homie. I trust your judgment. I'll play it. I will play it once. Played it for like a day. Like, I played like 5 or 6 matches. I am never touching that game again.
Yeah.
They'll have
It's
to
awful.
sponsor me to play it again.
It's awful.
Like,
I play it with friends, but we usually don't do normals because I'm scared of playing with other people in League of Legends because every random in League of Legends is the most heinous person you've ever spoken to. They will come up with insults you didn't even know existed. They
No,
will curse your
honestly.
family, and it's like, I am new. What? And they're like, I don't care, get good. It's like, what do you mean?
Like, I do not condone the use of gamer words, but when I've played Valorant or League,
Yeah.
that one day I've gotten called the most creative things ever that I can't even be mad at.
I
It's
feel
just
like
like,
they make up new gamer words just for these games. It is insane. I have chat turned off, but we usually do ARAM, which is like the single lane mode, and that's pretty chill. Or there was recently a limited time game mode that was really fun. But the thing is, I want to be better at League of Legends, but then I'm like, I gotta play to get better, and I'm not doing
right.
that.
That's how I was with Valorant. Like, I really like the concept of Valorant. Valorant was
Yeah,
interesting, fun, you know? But I just couldn't do it. Like, it was so mentally draining playing Valorant. I just couldn't.
I play Valorant sometimes with my sister, and I am not good. But my sister, she is a gamer. She does like ranked Valorant and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
and she just carries me. And it's beautiful. But then I also get put in her elo lobbies, and I'm like, what? How do I have no kills? And she's like, it's because everyone is like top rank in this lobby. I'm like, what? Get me out.
Get me out. Free me.
But Valorant is a lot of fun. I need to get
It's
back
so.
into playing. I used to play with my sister every now and then, but we gotta hit her up, be like, hey, Valorant? And she'd be like, yes,
Valorant.
please, please play Valorant with me. That's another game I just turn comms off. I'm like, these people don't need to talk to me. I don't want to hear what they have to say.
I do that for Overwatch, but not intentionally. I just forget to turn it back on. Like, if I'm playing comp, I'll sometimes go into DC, but most of the time I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, and that's the thing with competitive, any sort of ranked, you kind of need to have comms on because that's a
Right.
super important part. But then people are mean, and I don't like when people are
People are
mean.
mean.
Like, it's just a
I don't
video
want
game,
it.
dude. Chill. What's your Overwatch rank?
For DPS, my max is plat,
Okay, okay.
but I recently got demoted to gold one because I was
No,
on a heavy loss streak.
no.
It's fine. We'll grind back. We're gonna get back to plat. My goal in Overwatch, the only reason why I still play Overwatch rank is because I want to get to diamond. Once I get to diamond, I'm fine. I don't care about anything
I
else.
believe in you. Who do you play?
Uh, the the Weeb, Genji, and McCree.
Okay, okay. I say this like I know anything. I used to play Overwatch on the PS4.
Oh, same. I used to play it on the PS4, Xbox, but once I got like my laptop, I was like, I am never touching shooter console ever again.
Right? And now I'm like, I don't understand. I play Apex sometimes. I'm like, how do people play this on a controller?
Yes, how do people consistently play this on a controller? I can't. I need my mouse.
Right? Ooh. I used to play Diva,
Diva's so hard to play for
occasionally
me. I don't know.
Tracer. I was not good. I'm sure I did really, really bad. It's one of those games where I had friends who played and be like, you should play with us. I'd be like, okay. And I'm sure they regretted it. And they're like, oh, ooh, she kind of bad. Who let her in?
No, honestly, I was definitely like that too back in my youngin' days.
I'd probably be better now, but then I'm like, do I really want to try Overwatch? No. Maybe,
Right
but
now,
no.
the new season's coming out, and it's like a
Ooh.
nice Christmas season. Nice Mercy
Ooh.
skins is always good. Spoiler.
Oh, I saw that. I saw the teasers for the skins and they look good.
They look so good.
Oh, I'm getting into too many games though. I'm getting into Guild Wars 2, the MMO.
I have not. I've seen like a couple YouTube ads, but I have not
Mhm.
like heard anyone talk about it.
So I have friends who played it or play it, and we've been going through. It's nice. It's a overall like free to play MMO where you buy the expansions and buy like the content, which is nice because you don't feel pressured by a monthly sub like Final Fantasy 14. It's like, oh
Right.
gosh, I'm paying for this and I'm not playing. But It's pretty chill. The story is pretty good. There's a lot to do. But I've just been chilling. I guess that, Apex, and League are the games I'm mostly playing.
Right now, I've been like if I had to choose a game besides my gacha games, because honestly, I can't really say I play my gacha games for enjoyment as much anymore.
Hmm.
Like personally, I play like my gacha games because I just like to see my characters do good, if that makes sense. But I don't really
Yeah.
play it besides that. So like if I'm playing like let's say for example Genshin again, like I'm only playing I'll log on, do my dailies for like my artifact runs and stuff like that. Try to get some good artifacts. If I don't, all right, well, try again tomorrow.
Yeah, it becomes a chore.
Right, it's literally become a chore. But if I had to choose a game besides that, a game I'm heavily enjoying is Persona 5 Royal.
Ooh.
Like I'm gonna be completely honest, if I didn't only want to play it on stream, like if I went to play it off stream, I would be playing it a lot more. I'm gonna be honest, but like
Ah,
I
the
don't want to play it off
downfall.
stream, and then I come back on stream and it's like, wait, we were not here at all. It's like I
Where
needed
are
a
you?
little bit of grinding off stream.
I've only played Persona 4 Golden. I haven't finished it. And it is so good. It's so
It's
good.
nice.
They're
It's
so
so nice.
long. I looked up, I was like, okay, how far am I in the game? I thought it was middle to the end of the game. I was like, none of these are the boss I'm on. It's because I'm at the beginning of the game. Look, what? What do you mean? I put like 30 hours in this game. How is this the beginning?
That's
And
why I
that's
like it so much.
JRPGs.
Like, there's so much content in Persona games. So much content. I haven't played Persona 5 Royal, but like so far in Persona 5, I mean not Persona 5, Persona 4 Golden. I have not played that, but in Persona 5 Royal, like I'm still towards like the beginning, but it feels like I put in like 8,000 hours. You know?
Right? Ugh. Did you ever finish Pokemon?
You talking about, oh, was it Scarlet Violet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished. I'm finishing that off game. I usually play it with my partner off
Yeah,
stream.
oh, nice.
It's
Yeah,
so
what's up?
fun.
We're
It's so
power
fun. I
washing.
only got into it again
What's up?
because of like I went on like a whole Pokemon rant, like a 2 hour Pokemon rant,
That's beautiful.
and I was like, you know what? I have never finished it. You know what?
I didn't realize it pushes you back.
I went on like my rant, and I was like, I have never really finished Scarlet Violet. Maybe I should play it. So I like set up my capture card and everything, shared my screen, and we just kept going. And right now,
Yes.
we're close towards the end, so I really want to finish it someday.
Yes. So my partner, we got a TV, and I was like, I gotta use this. And I was playing Animal Crossing a little bit, and I think we both decided to start Pokemon again, and then I finished it. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm done with that.
Oh shit, Kuya's here. Welcome, Kuya.
Oh.
I remember back when I was in my heavy Pokemon. I still like love Pokemon like absolutely. You could ask any one of my friends. Like I am a Pokemon freak, but like I really love Pokemon with like a hard passion. But back when I used to be heavy into Pokemon, I would just like constantly stay up to like 5 in the morning playing Pokemon games, collecting them all.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a nerd.
And I'm doing well today. Pokemon is so good. I love Pokemon. I want to buy the DLCs for the current Pokemon game, but I haven't yet. I'm waiting for the next wave to come out, I think.
Oh right, the new expansion pack coming out.
Yeah, so like part 1 of it is out, but I think the second part comes out sometime next year.
Uh, Connection timed out.
What does that even mean?
Did did it crash?
No, I still have it open.
You're still in?
Yeah, maybe you can join back in. I don't know why it did that.
That's not nice. That made me sad. Hydrating.
I should also hydrate.
Yes, please.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Literally, hydrate or lose your liver. Because I will take it. We're back. Okay.
Hydrate or dihydrate. I said that and a
Alright.
friend went crazy over it. And he also thought I came up with it, which I felt really bad when he had to break the news to him that I am not the one who came up with hydrate or dihydrate.
Quick question.
Hmm.
Why do I have a gun now?
Yeah. Oh, you don't have like a big. You have a little. If you go like escape and open the store and go to power washers, can you change? I think you're on a. I don't even know what you're on.
Let's see. Shop, clothing, no. Modifications, no. It's weird.
Does it not go back? Do you still only have the? I don't know if there's like a difference. Oh, if you
Oh,
push E,
E.
you can switch from the stubby gun to the power washer.
Unfortunately, honestly, my world is crumbling. Even like I was crying once I found out that my game crashed. Honestly, I think I have to recite the Bible in Japanese now.
And thank you. I hope the rest of my day is also W. W. I hope I hope everyone has a good day. What day? It's Tuesday.
Exactly. Mink, are you having a good day?
I am having a pretty good day. I'm trying to think about my plans for the rest of the day.
No, honestly, I don't know what I'm doing after this.
Taking a shower. I'll probably take a shower. Maybe go on a little walk.
It's probably the exact opposite of what all of you are doing. You're doing something productive. I think you're eating a burger and sleep.
No, that's productive. Yeah, I'm gonna self power wash. Yeah.
So
I wish. I would love that, honestly. I use like an African net sponge in the shower, and it scrubs like you've never been scrubbed before. It is so nice. If I
I don't
could
know how I
power
feel
wash
about
myself, I would.
Wait, what? You
Yeah,
just take like a power washer and just all right, well,
I
let's
would.
go.
I think it would feel very nice. Like
Very
that
nice.
gnome, yeah. I mean, I'm giving him a little personal bidet, I think. Is everything out of whip? I feel like I do too, but I feel like it's not by choice. It's more of a my ADHD decides that I go with the flow. It is squeaky. We gotta make sure all these gnomes have glistening behinds. I don't
Honestly.
like these ones. I don't like if I can shoot in their hole, man.
Hey, huh?
Yeah, the little urn things. I guess they're not urns. Little, what are these, like, bases or something?
Honestly, you can't show up to the gnome club with the dirty cheeks.
No, you get rejected from Gnome Club if you have dirty cheeks.
Exactly.
Rule number one of gnomes. Gotta have clean cheeks. Everybody knows this.
Exactly. Minx is just spitting facts right now.
I don't know what I'm spitting, that's for sure. Something. Okay. We've
Have you ever
only,
done routers?
um, yes, I've been doing each little thing at a time.
Oh, same.
We're only 16% done, though.
Alright, we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah. Can we not
Hell yeah.
buy
It's con.
cleaner liquid? Also says out of stock.
What's out of stock?
All the cleaning liquid. Oh yeah, we're buying an outfit.
Getting drift?
Yeah. That's how they know we're the best power washers in town. Because we got the best outfits in town.
Exactly. Let's see. I think this nozzle would be good for it. Oh, it's so good.
So good. Man, cleaning liquid makes it go by so much faster. And I wish we could buy it.
Really?
Yeah, so if you have like the... Where I sound like a goof, let me look at the types. So if you have, like, this is stone. If you have like the stone cleaner, it just cleans it a lot faster. If you buy it, but it's unavailable.
Sag.
Right, we
It's
gotta
fine.
put in some elbow grease. Via power
Manual
wash.
labor. I'm sorry.
No. It's so funny because it was in a game, but if that was real life, that would hurt.
Yeah, no, I can imagine getting hit with like a power washer
Please.
thingamabob would hurt.
Yeah, it would just a little bit.
Just
A
a
lot
little
of
bit.
it, you know. You don't need any of the layers of your flesh, do you? I don't think
What
so.
do you mean?
It would definitely remove some layers of
I
your
think about that
skin.
constantly. Like if
Removing your
you
skin layers?
no, not removing my skin.
Oh. I was like, what the heck?
Like if I get hit by like a fire hose from like a fire truck, how much
Hmm.
would that hurt?
I think a lot, actually.
A lot,
I
right?
mean, they used to do that to people as like, I don't know if I would say torture, but a lot of time at like protests and stuff, they would use
Yeah.
fire hoses to
Riots and
get rid of,
protests and
not not get rid of people, but you know, get them to go away. I'm
to
assuming it. This is our form of execution by fire hose. I would assume it would hurt a lot. But the difference, like, that's a lot of pressure. But on
Exactly.
a power wash like this one, that would hurt. That's like drilling a hole.
Like if we put this into wood, would it like make a dent?
If it was on like the red or the black nozzle, probably. That's why with power washing, you have to be really careful about using the right amount of, like, real life power washing. Using the right pressure and the right nozzle, because you can 100% like strip paint off a car and whatnot if you use the wrong one.
I can imagine. Any professional power washers in chat?
Right? Anybody know anything about power washing? What if I'm lying? What if all what I just said was wrong? How am I be spreading
Exactly.
misinfo about power washing? That'd be so embarrassing for
Honestly,
me.
I might have to cancel you now for
I,
spreading misinformation
I
about
know.
power wash.
I know it's a sacred art.
Let's get every like nook and cranny. Why
Yeah.
are you so dirty, Mr. Gnome? Get where are you looking under? At least take him out to dinner first.
No, he had a little dirt spot near his little gnome cooter.
Gnome, gnomacy.
His gnomussy, exactly. I was just helping him get clean.
Helping a homie out.
Exactly.
You can even ask Kuya. Sometimes I help him shower. Like, I mean, what?
You
Huh?
gotta
Who
be
said
there
that?
for your bros, you know?
Exactly, exactly. Now protect me while Kuya bursts through my door with a crowbar.
I get it. It was a
It's a
secret
homie
shower.
sleep. What happens at the homie sleepover stays at the homie sleepover.
Exactly. I don't
Anything.
understand how it's still 90 or 19%. I feel like we've done so much.
19?
Yeah.
I can't imagine what Midgard is gonna be like then.
I think it's just like one of the little Magitech things that you clean in that one. Imagine if it was the whole city of Midgar. That would
That's what I
be
was thinking.
that would be awesome, but ooh. Like the SpongeBob one, I think you can go and clean I think it's Squidward, Patrick's, and SpongeBob's house. Like their little street that you can go clean.
I think that's it. Yeah, their their house. We should be able to clean Sandy's house soon.
Ooh. The virtues of marble are that it doesn't really absorb heat or moisture. Thank you for the fun fact, Park Warden.
To give you like a quick fun fact.
Yeah, I have like a little chat box up. Currently, Earl and I are huddled up in a Rio Saudi, I don't know what that is, shack, and boy does it get hot in the summer months, cold in the winter. Well, do better, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Right. At least I hope they have their socks on.
Right. Also, why is he messaging me that? I'm cleaning his park and he's like, oh, well, my bro and I live in this place and it's cold. Like, okay, where's my payment for power
Right.
washing your park?
Imagine you get like a text from your boss, like as you're like doing the job for him. Me and my homie, we're in the sauna together. Like, huh? What do you mean by
Like,
that?
what? I feel like, is this harassment? Like, what is happening?
Harassment? Like, what is this?
Is there an invite with that, boss, or
Exactly. If not, you're gonna get a restraining order.
restraining order? I didn't know what Riz meant for the longest time, I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm the same, honestly.
And then I found out and I was like, oh, charisma. Everything
Right.
makes sense now.
The numbers, they make sense.
Slang is not my forte. All these youngins
Really?
and their new words.
Honestly. I I say slay like unoccasionally.
Well, that's a good one. Every time I go on TikTok, I feel like they say something. I'm like, what does that mean? What even is that?
Exactly. What does that mean? What are you talking about? English, please. I don't know what you're saying.
Can we have like a top comment on every video? Just explain what the slang was used in the video. Because what is happening?
Webster's dictionary. Every
Please. I don't even remember what slang it was. Because I feel like everything pre-Riz, I understand. But
everything pre-Riz.
yeah, and every slang that has come out before Riz, I probably know. But anything post-Riz, no idea. Couldn't tell you.
No. Yeah. Like that stupid skibbity toilet. I hate.
I don't
Oh
know
my
what
god.
that is.
I don't
I
know. It's
only see Skibbity Toilet when it's like someone's showing a kid and they're watching One Piece and they're like saving her from Skibbity Toilet. I'm like, what is that? I mean, good
it's
on you
called.
for making them watch One Piece, but
It's some stupid like kids YouTube thing, and it's so bad. It's not even funny. Like it's not even.
kids should get better
Where's the
taste. That is the downfall of children, that they all have very wide access to internet, which can be good in some ways, but like, come on, kids.
sometimes I think the kids just need to not have internet.
Go play outside, guys. Like, come on.
Right? Nobody
Like,
wants. I remember. I'm gonna sound so old. I remember back in my day. You know, we used to be out in the park playing Beyblades, and it was fine. Everything, life was good.
right? Like, do these kids know how to play an imaginary game? Like, you gotta pretend you're a super robot or like a horse at least. Just run around and be weird. Be a warrior
Is that you?
cat's kid.
What do you mean horse? Are you confirming you were a horse girl? Something outside
Um,
the clock?
yeah, that bit of lore has been dropped. I was, in fact, a horse girl.
A horse? I remember you showing us the sleigh picture.
That was probably one of the more recent, and that was still, like, 8 years ago. I did used to, yeah. I did used to ride horses. In middle school, I don't know if I did it in elementary, maybe a little bit. But I did, in fact, have the very expensive hobby that I didn't pay for because I was a child of riding horses.
I imagine you didn't pay for it, you know?
I did not have like $40 a week to spend, so
Week?
yeah. I want to say my lessons were $35 to $40 per lesson, but then I also worked at that barn, so I got like a discount, I think. And that's just for
Nah,
the lessons. Like I didn't own my own horse because that's expensive. I wanted one, but as an adult, I realize now that that's a lot of money. Yeah,
that's a
that I had
lot
all
of
my
money.
own gear. I sold some of it. I did a yard sale and I know this old lady scammed me, but I didn't want it anymore. I had like some saddle pads and stuff that I owned. And she was like, how about like $10 for all of this? And I was like, we both know that one of these is worth that. Like a yard sale price, but whatever, old lady.
Right.
You and your cowboy boots, get out of here.
You and your cowboy boots,
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah. I mean, riding horses is fun. It's definitely dangerous, but it's fun.
I I've ridden a horse once, and
Hmm.
this is back like in elementary school, Luna days. Um, I ridden a horse once, and I almost fell off.
Yeah.
And I was like clinging onto the side of the horse because I was like literally about to like slide off. So I was
Yeah.
like clinging to the side of the horse, trying not to fall. And I was terrified. I have never gone on a horse since then.
Yeah, I've fallen off a lot. That's just like kind of a part of it though. Things happen. You make a mistake and you fall off. The horse does something and then you're gone.
That's what I mean. Like that's what I was so scared of. That's why I've never gone on a horse like again since then. I was like, what if I fall off and then it scares the horse and then the horse is just trampling my chest in? Then what?
So, one of the first places I took lessons at, because I've took lessons at a lot of places, she had a whole thing where we would learn essentially how to safely get off of the horse, like, while it's moving. Because you never know, like, the horse gets spooked, something's happening, and you have to emergency dismount. So we would always do, like, little practice drills of the horse is walking, make sure you can jump off. The horse goes a little faster, make sure you can jump off. Because, it's a good thing to know. And you also have to kind of
Right.
learn how to fall off in a certain way. Because you definitely don't want to fall off in front of the horse. Like, that's the worst place to fall off.
Yeah, that's not very smart.
No, you don't want to. I've never been ran over. I don't think. No, I don't think I have. I've definitely fall off and it hurts a lot, dropping. Because I liked riding like the tall horses, like the really, really, the biggies, the big boys. And I'm not a very tall person. I'm like 5'3". So, it was a long way to go. It was a long way to fall.
Right. Yeah. About like 20 feet.
Yeah. It was like 3 stories at least. I got bit by a horse once. What's up?
No way. Same. Not
Yeah.
same. My my partner is Small Bear. I was gonna say same. I also got bit by a horse.
No way.
Small Bear actually got bit by one of her horses on her head. And I remember her telling me the
Oh.
story that like it was like a really really bad like I think she still has the scar on her head, but like it's like gushing blood. And I was like, that's insane.
Oh.
Wait, show me.
Yeah, right, wait, hold on. Man, mine wasn't that crazy. There was this one horse who everybody hated at that barn because they were just a nasty horse. They were rude. But I was,
Really?
yeah. So this was just an attitude horse. There's always like some horse that like anytime you walk past their stall, they are like nipping at you or like throwing a fit. So a lot of the time those horses, their stall doors are closed, especially in like a family barn because you don't want a kid to walk up and next thing you know, getting bit. But either I was walking by and petting the horse or that was my assigned horse for the day or I was like literally doing like a barn duty like feeding the horse. And the horse grabbed my shoulder and tried to drag me into its stall.
No
Yeah.
way.
My friend's mom was there and I don't know what she did. I think she was sitting there screaming and yelling at this horse trying to get me out. And she did. I had a huge mark on my shoulder that's all bruised. But the horse girl in me didn't give up. I still rode a horse that day for my lesson.
You neighed yourself to victory.
I did. I did. I think the horse I was riding was like the worst option. Because it was a horse that like anytime you rode you were gonna fall off because they were so attitudey. But I survived. It was funny, thank you, dear sister of mine.
It was funny.
I remember there was this horse that I loved riding. His name was Eros. He was gigantic. He was a big boy. And there was a show, or like a horse show, and we pretty much go get ribbons, have a good time, win stuff. And I was showcasing him because somebody wanted to buy him. So it was like
Ooh,
my job of that day for the classes that I paid for, that I wanted to compete in, and I'm showing this horse off so this lady can make thousands of dollars. I was like, I feel like I should have gotten. It was an in-house show, so the barn that I took lessons at was having a show, and then wanted me to show this horse at their barn, and didn't even give me a discount. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm pretty sure I fell off on that show too. I think he got spooked at something. No, I was going to hand my ribbons to my mom, and part of the fence fell down, and he got scared, and I fell off. But that
that's
was
a family.
nothing,
I would too.
right? And yeah, I do have a few ribbons. I think they're in the basement. I have the best I have is a grand champion. But to be fair, there was only one other person in that category, and it was an old lady. So, but you know, people don't gotta know that. You know what they gotta know? Yeah, I'm a grand champion. Not anymore though. Riding horses is extremely expensive.
Really? Are they actually?
Yeah. So like lessons, so if you don't own your own horse, you would take lessons or you would lease a horse from somebody. So I leased once and I want to say it was a few hundred a month for that, but lessons were probably between like $30 and $50 per lesson. And that's not counting, you have to have your own helmet, which can be, let's say, like $100 or $200. You have to have boots, which I want to say one of my pair of boots were like $600. Um, and then if you're just casually riding, you can ride in jeans and just like a normal shirt. But I had like breeches, like horse pants, because they're more comfortable. And those, you
Right.
would say like $50 a pair. And then if you want to do like any sort of shows, you have to have like a show jacket and whatnot. It's fun. I feel like I took it way too seriously as a kid, but
Oh, come over here. I have a surprise to chat. Come jump
yes,
on this.
yes.
And then look.
Whoa, whoa.
Did you guys know something about Twitch Prime?
Yeah, if you have Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free with that.
Exactly.
Not really free for you because you buy Prime, but free sub that comes with
Exactly.
your
Every
Prime.
month.
Every month, that's very true. Oh, I meant to ask my mom about this. Holy cow. So I share her Prime, and I use my Prime sub on your channel, Luna, and I forgot to ask my mom
Really?
if it messed up her Prime at all because I kind of just used it.
Wait, actually, I feel so bad now. I'm
No, don't feel
sorry.
bad. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna use this. It didn't give me a warning or anything, so I meant to ask because I didn't know if we both got a sub or only one of us, so I might have stole it for a month.
Might have stole it.
Might have, maybe.
Mayhaps. Yeah,
We'll
only
never
time
know.
will tell.
Yeah. Wait, how do I do this? Let's.
Oh, any special dinner plans for tonight
Ooh, I
or at all
think
during the week?
we're having orange chicken, some Trader Joe's orange chicken for dinner.
That sounds lovely.
I will hydrate, thank you.
Oh, I shall also hydrate. It's also for me too.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking like there's this because there's a steak I bought and I
Okay.
kind of want to try it, only because usually I don't shop at like Dollar Tree that often. But I
Hmm.
saw, because I went to get some small stuff, right? I want to get some stuff, some small stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and I saw that they had this like steak, and I was like, Dollar Tree steak. This is gonna be abysmal. I'm gonna try to cook with
Yeah.
it. So I want to like try it to see like how bad is it, you know? Like, or is it? Maybe it will surprise me. Maybe it'll be like the best steak I've ever made.
Yeah,
But
I would just
I don't.
assume it's just would be a lower quality of meat, but
Right.
also Dollar Tree can be surprising with the stuff it has. So,
Yeah. Like, whenever the funds are not funding, I'll just go to Dollar Tree and get me a bunch of stuff. You
a
know.
bunch of some steak. You definitely have to post up that picture. I'll be looking out on that Munchies channel.
Absolutely. I will be sending it if I cook it tonight. Because whenever I make a steak, usually I'll get like a steak from like butcher shop or something like that.
Yeah.
High quality stuff. Um, but I want to. Whenever I make my steak, make it with fries. Like
Mm.
it's just to go to. Like you're supposed to have steak and fries. So
Oh,
I
that
have to
sounds
buy
so
some
good.
like fries kits, or like a little bag of fries.
Ugh. Now I want some fries.
I'll
I love
I'll,
French
I'll send you
fries.
some in the mail.
Oh, thank you. Mm. Yesterday I was so upset. We have this recipe for air fried buffalo chicken bites,
Ooh,
but we didn't have eggs, and I was so sad because I was getting the breading ready to make it, and then I was like, wait, we don't have eggs. So we had chicken
no.
Alfredo instead, which was good, but I
That's
was
like the
so
worst
bummed.
feeling ever. You're like sitting, you're
Right?
like, oh, it's about to be the best thing ever, like scrumdiddlyumptious, and you're getting all prepped. And like, wait, where's where's this insanely important ingredient? Like, oh, we don't have any
Have a
more.
good day. Thanks for
Ah, I'll
stopping
just
by.
starve then. It's fine.
Right? I was like, what the heck? I was so excited because we had milk, and my partner are both kind of lactose intolerant. Milk isn't our bestie, but we had milk. And last time we had buffalo chicken bites, we didn't. So we had to make our macaroni without milk. So I was excited. I was like, well, we have milk. We should make this meal so we can have some good mac and cheese. But then we didn't have eggs, which is okay.
I
We always have eggs, but we went to see his family for Thanksgiving. So then we had to throw the eggs out because they were bad, and we just hadn't gone to the store for eggs yet.
no.
Yeah, but
Finding
that's okay.
eggs on Thanksgiving is like near impossible.
I bet. Oh my god. Yeah. What? Oh, you were having. Do you have a Trader Joe's near you?
We near me specifically, no, but
Yeah.
I know I've seen like a Trader Joe's a couple times.
Uh, I love Trader Joe's.
All right, I'm back. No, yeah, I've seen like a numerous Trader Joe's around me. I'm not gonna lie, but I've never been inside a Trader Joe's.
So to explain the vibe of Trader Joe's, I would say it's very much um almond mom, healthy white lady sort of vibes. But their
Almond milk.
food, yeah, it kind of gives that crunchy granola aesthetic in Trader Joe's.
What does that even?
So, how do I like the kind of mom would be like, no, we can't have cereal. We have homemade granola. You know,
Like run away.
it kind of gives those vibes, but it's because they have a lot of like healthier alternatives and they have a lot of options, but they have some good Asian cuisine and like Indian cuisine. Ooh. They have this bag of orange chicken, and it is so good. It is scrumdiddly umptious, as you would say.
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
They have these little microwave meals of like butter chicken and chicken tikka masala. Oh my god. I made homemade um butter chicken, and it was good. But then I was like, well, we could just buy it from Trader Joe's in the microwave, and it would take not 3 hours to make.
Right.
Trader's is so good. I recommend Trader's to everybody. Yeah, you get it. My sister knows what I mean when I granola mom.
The granola mom.
Kinda,
Honestly,
yeah,
granola slaps sometimes. I'm
it
gonna be
does.
honest.
I love granola.
Granola hits at times.
Homemade granola. My mom used to make homemade granola sometimes, and ooh,
Like granola cereal sometimes.
it's
It
it's
just
so
hits.
good. But you know, if I want some Captain Crunch, I don't want granola. I want Captain Crunch.
Oh, okay. Y'all, everyone, favorite cereal?
Ooh,
What's the favorite cereals looking like?
mm, that's what I want to say. Captain Crunch. I don't know if that's my favorite. What's your favorite?
Okay, so hear me out. How before everyone gets the pitchforks and the knives and the C4 ready, just listen. I had an unhealthy obsession with mini
Oh, that's
wheats.
valid. As a
Out of
kid,
all
I loved
cereals,
mini wheats.
I still
Wait,
to this day I love mini
frosted
wheats.
mini wheats or normal mini
Yeah,
wheats?
you know, frosted, of
Okay,
course,
frost. Okay,
frosted.
okay. I was about to get the pitchfork out if you were gonna say unfrosted.
I mean, I'll take unfrosted, but like definitely frosted.
Yeah.
Definitely
Oh, I used to
frosted.
love those. Oh, they're so good.
But uh, if not mini wheats, you know, the cinnamon toast crunch just slaps.
Oh, I haven't had cinnamon toast crunch in so long. I also love
Or
cocoa pebbles. Those are really good. Fruity pebbles are really good.
I haven't had those in a while.
I haven't had them in a long time either.
I haven't
Captain
had
Crunch are
cereal in a while.
mainstream, but also like old people cereal, so Crackle and Oat Bran or Raisin Nut Bran.
Okay, I am a Raisin Bran hater. I every time I would get Raisin Bran, I'd get a bowl of Raisin Bran and I'd only eat like the raisins out of it, and then just like just suffer with a bowl of just the bran. It's
I
like,
would
what am I
prefer
doing
just the.
now?
I don't like raisins.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I say that, but I also haven't had a raisin in a really long time, so my opinion might have changed. I like grapes. I don't like grape flavored things, but I feel like it's a universal hate. My sister, you don't like raisins, trust me. I mean, I gotta trust her.
Right, right. They
She
know. Like,
knows.
come on.
But you can't trust your sister. Who can you trust?
Exactly, exactly.
Unless you have a bad sister, then don't
Oh
trust her.
yeah, yeah,
But I
yeah.
have a good sister. She's okay.
W
I'm
sister,
kidding. I'm
and
really
you get
okay.
to meet Blitty. Definitely W sister.
True. Oh my God, Blitty's in his Christmas outfit.
I didn't notice that. Wait, let me see. Oh, the Blitty drip. I love it.
Yeah. Earlier, I was reminded to put Blitty in his Christmas outfit. I was like, "You're a genius," because I forgot about that. Yes, he is. He has his little Christmas hat on and has his little lights on. He is. He's You should make his hat bigger, but the small one is so goofy. I love it. I love it because it also reminds me of Frog Detective, because a big plot point of Detective is his head's a weird shape, so no hats fit him. So I think the tiny hat works really well.
It's so good. I actually love the Blitty. Does your sister do like commissions? She can make bank off of this. She can make
So that
money.
is I don't know. I don't think she wants to do commissions because I understand like the stress of it.
Absolutely.
She has done commissions before, I think. She wants to. Oh, hold up. Hold up.
Oh well.
Girl, you know I'll promote you.
Absolutely. Blitty looks insane. I love
I
it.
love him. And I think having a PNG pet, first, it's a lot more budget friendly. Um,
Budget friendly
Not only
indeed.
because I got the sister discount, but also just
Mm.
having an animated pet is expensive. And also, my stream pet does everything I need to with VTS Pog, which is not expensive. It's like $10 to $15. But then he moves, he blinks. You just have to PNGs, and PNGs are pretty easy. I feel like I can change his outfit out easy peasy. I was messing around with so VTS Pog has an AI chatbot feature where you can have like an AI pet, and it seems
Right.
like it connects to ChatGPT. I hope I'm saying that right. I was told that every time I talk about it, I call it the wrong thing, which makes me feel like an old lady over here being like, that chat program. but you can give like your pet a personality and it'll respond to things. And AF
Hell
VTuber stuff
yeah.
goes wrong so fast. So it seems like there's been a lot more because there's like Neurosama, who is a pretty popular VTuber, and it seems like if it's depending on what the AI is trained on and the monitor and the filter usage, you know.
Right.
But I haven't tested it enough myself to want to like make that go live on stream. I'm not gonna put that out there like crazy, but
And it can be
I really want
dangerous
to test.
sometimes too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because if depending on what it's trained off of and its filters, you know, once it starts talking. But I
It
feel like
won't
it could be
stop.
nice for like certain messages or whatever to have like a little response. But I have to look into it more before I was watching videos and stuff on it too, because it seems cool.
I think we talked about this before, but like VR chat streams, I so want
Um,
to do it so bad. Like, but they're so expensive.
uh, so I have had some great friends who are very patient with me to teach me Unity stuff because I played VR chat with friends like every weekend. You know, we go in VR chat, we drink, we'd hang out, we'd talk to random people and regret talking to random people, but have a good time. So I know if you have like a base model and within the TOS, of course, I know how to edit the base model, the textures. I know how to attach outfits and do animations for the outfits and stuff. So I edited Jingo channel has a lot of really good models. And I edited one of their models, Celestia, for my personal like VTubing VR chat model. And once I actually hunkered down and started doing it, it didn't take that long. But it's not that hard to do. It can just be kind of confusing and overwhelming because there's a lot of stuff in Unity. But if you ever have a model you want to edit, I am more than happy to help. I do need to plan
Hell
that.
yeah.
I keep talking about doing a VR chat stream, and then I'm like, ugh, but then I have to do stuff in VR. Because I've
It's so
tested
scary.
everything desktop, but I haven't tested anything in VR yet. And I VR streamed once. I streamed VR Phasmo for like my birthday week last year.
Yeah.
And I got most things set up there, like an in-game like chat thing that I could see, and it's really fun. But well,
I
thankfully
don't.
VR chat's also desktop compatible, so
Yeah, I used to only play desktop because I don't have like I don't have a VR headset, which I really, really desperately want
link your
because I want full
card
body
or send
tracking.
it to me.
Like I really do want full body tracking.
Yeah.
The amount of content ideas I could think of with full body tracking, I want it so bad.
Full body's fun. I have full body. I kind of regret buying it though, because I don't use it ever, and it's expensive. It was like $400 to $500, I want to say. So
You
I
should
had.
definitely.
I should what?
You should definitely use it. It's so content oriented. You
I
can do
know. I'm
anything.
waiting to do like a VR chat stream because I just know all the Fortnite dances I could do, all those clips that I could be getting. 400, I think, if you count strap prices. Okay. I didn't have to buy straps. I got those as a gift. But yeah, I like my VR headset was expensive. I have the Steam what are you called? Index. I'm staring at it like what is your name?
What
It's
are
definitely an
you?
investment, but it's worth. I love VR. I love playing in VR. I love full body tracking. I don't regret buying it because I like it. It's kind of a regret because I got it and then we all kind of like stopped playing VR for a bit. And there's not a lot you can do with full body tracking outside of VR chat.
Yeah, no, honestly, I know like during COVID, VR chat carried.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of fun. A lot of it, I would say, is probably not stream friendly. Uh,
Yeah, absolutely.
just anything that has a public lobby where people can chat pretty much unfiltered, usually not a good thing. But I
Not at all.
definitely want to get some sort of VR chat collab going on.
Let me take a screenshot of this sub to Minx.
I need to get in gear and get that set up. But I'm always like, I'll do it. Then I don't do it.
there's one thing about VR chat that I really don't like
Hmm.
is that like in order to like implement your own model, you have to have like a certain amount of friends or something like that.
Okay, so you have to be a certain level of user, which I don't know if I'm the highest. I'm like a trusted user, which is quote unquote hard to get. It's based off of playtime and also friends you have, but when I'm drunk, I'm friends with everybody. So
Right.
and if I talk to somebody, I would immediately send them a friend request, which was bad. Friends would tell me like, Don't friend them. What are you doing? They're being weird." I'm like, "What do you mean they're being weird? They're just being so nice."
They were
Yeah.
just telling me their card information. How's that
They
weird?
were just trying to get my social security number. That's okay.
Just
Disclaimer, that
Friday
is not
night,
okay.
live a little.
Right. But yeah, it's and I don't know how long it takes. I think I played like once or twice and I was able to upload a model. I would have to look at how hard it is because I don't know if like you played for a little bit, even if like just AFK time or something, and you had like a few people as friends, then if it would count. It's been a while since I've done any of that.
Right. I'd love to get back into VR chat again. Maybe I will get back into VR chat. I'll just have to deal with the desktop version instead of, you know, the VR headset version.
Here, you
But
save money by not spending on gotcha games, and then save for a VR headset. Easy.
most of the money I spend is bills and food. I
Yeah,
don't even
that's
spend money on gacha games anymore.
that's the sad part of living.
I hate
Everything's
adulting.
expensive.
Why can't I just photosynthesize?
I thankfully got my VR headset when I was working and didn't have to pay any bills. So I was like $1,000 easy.
Thousand, god damn.
Yeah, I have an expensive headset though. Mine's pretty expensive. I there's a lot of good budget, quote unquote. You can only get so budget with expensive technology. But I mean, they last a
Right.
long time if you are nice to them. I've had mine for over 2 years, and it's, I would say, probably still in like pristine condition.
Same to be honest. Like my laptop that I use for everything.
Hmm.
Like it was about when I bought it, it was about 1,000. But I saved that money up from my own hard working, blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh,
It's so satisfying when you like work hard for something and then you actually get it instead of like having the money for it. You're like, all right, I'll just go buy
right. Rich people will never understand.
it.
They can just buy their yacht. They don't have to save for a computer. They don't have to save for a VR headset.
They can just wake up one day like, I want a yacht. Just go buy
Right?
a yacht.
Butler, go fetch me the yacht.
I think about that. Where do people buy like yachts? Like I've never seen like a boat
I
for
don't
real.
know. I'm
Like,
assuming like they have probably docks that are just like storefronts that you can go and buy yachts on. Online yacht.com.
onlineyacht.com.
I
I'm gonna
have no
search that.
clue.
Is that a
Oh,
website?
maybe. I don't
Let's
know.
see. Hold
The security of said website. It has to be a website. Somebody has to have the domain yacht.com for something.
on. I just hope it's something good.
Nothing weird.
Yacht.com. Just in case, let me open incognito.
Something weird.
Oh yeah, can't buy yachts on yacht.com.
I don't know if I would trust yacht.com. I feel like the time the internet has become, I feel like back in the day, if you wanted a yacht, you could just, oh, yacht.com easy. But now it's like, it feels a little suspicious that this website, yacht.com, is selling
Yeah.
yachts.
It's like I don't trust yacht.com to sell me yachts. If the website isn't like casting spells with its name, I don't trust it.
Whee!
Oh, speaking of not trusting it, I got this like really like it was such an obvious like scam like message.
Uh-huh.
And it was like Here, let me try to see if I can pull it up. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right now. 'Cause it's so dumb. You're not being slick here.
I'm so thankful that scammers' messages are so obviously a scam.
Right. It says package tracking. Your package arrived at the transit center, but cannot be delivered due to incomplete address information. Best regards, USPS customer service. I have not bought anything that requires a package, or like I have not gotten any type of package at all. Y'all are lying. But then it sends
Right?
like a link,
Oh, do
and
not
it
click
has
that.
nothing to do with USPS.
Did you click the link?
Like, no, I did not click the link,
Okay, I
but
was like, you
I can
people,
see
why
the
did you
link, and it
click?
has
Oh,
nothing USPS related at all.
yeah.
It
Yeah, I
says
get a lot of
USA
scams
something.
from like job hunting and stuff, and they're always
Mm-hmm.
like, hello, applicant, typo, 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 regards, hiring manager. I'm like, first of all, this don't look real.
I'm not smart enough to be a manager, so ha.
My favorite is one, it was like, hello, I am Mr. Christopher. I'm like, okay, nobody would refer to themselves like that.
Right,
Who's
Mr.
like,
Christopher.
hi, I'm hiring and my name is Mr. Christopher. Like, what?
That's
Unless your
like
last name's
what?
Christopher, but I don't believe
Right.
that. Where's your
If
birth
someone told
certificate?
me like their last name's like Christopher, like that's a, it's not an unorthodox last name, but like it's very rare.
Right, like, I would just assume it was their first name, unless I
Right.
was told otherwise.
Like if someone told me like, "Hi, my name is Miss Jennifer," it's like, first name or last name? Last name. Lies. You're lying to me.
Where is your ID? I need proof.
Right. Nope. Show me your birth certificate. Oh, story time.
Ooh,
I once got stopped by this Karen who wanted to see my birth certificate to see if I was telling the truth about my identity.
what?
Uh-huh. They thought I was someone else, of course, and they were like, "You know what? Show me your birth certificate." Like, you mean my ID? Like, no, I want to see your birth certificate. Why do you see my birth
Well, let me
certificate?
just
You
pull that out of my
weirdo.
wallet real quick. Like, what?
Right. Let me
Who
know.
carries that
My
around?
apologies. Right here. Like, no, you freaky frog. I don't have it on me.
You freaky frog. Oh, I love that. People are so strange. I remember I used to work at Kohl's, and I used to work at the little Amazon return center in the back. And it honestly
Yeah.
wasn't a bad job. I spent most of my shift reading Chainsaw Man on my phone.
Oh my god.
It's just not very busy. But I remember this guy came in. So they had to process the return or start it in their Amazon app or like on their computer and have a QR code for the person like me to scan to do the return. This old guy comes in with a UPS return code. And I was like, hey, like, I'm sorry, but I can't scan this. I need to have a certain code. And I drew him a picture of what the QR code looked like. Because they look really different. I was like, I need this. If
Right.
you have like a phone, I can scan it off of there. Or like we need a printed thing. Like I need to scan this or else it's not going to be processed. He was yelling at me. And I was like, bro, I don't know. He like pulled out a little like Nokia. And I was like, I don't think you're going to be getting on Amazon on that. And then he goes and like storms out to go, I guess, to Staples to print another code. And then he comes back and it's the same wrong code. I was like, I'm sorry, sir, but
Same
I
wrong.
can't process this. I need a code that looks like this. Like you can bring this to UPS and they can process it, but my device won't scan it and it won't be processed, so you won't get your refund. And he was so mad and like yelling at me about it. I was like, I don't make the rules. I don't
No,
make the rules.
I have so many customer service stories
Oh,
when about Starbucks.
oh my
I
god, I bet.
like I the amount of times I almost lost my job to some of these customers at Starbucks. I have flashbacks to Starbucks all the time. Like, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. So one time, it was Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, keep in mind. You know, we're trying to like clean up everything.
You want to
People
go
trying to
home.
right. Like who wants to be working at Starbucks on Christmas Eve?
Nobody.
Nobody. unless you have to, right? Because you need the money. Sorry. But unless you need the money. So this family calls 5 minutes before we close. No, not five, like 10 minutes before we close, right? They're like, hey, we're on our way. Do you guys think you could hold the door open for us? Like, no. I mean, we can, if you're within 10 minutes before we close, like, sure, if you're here before we close, you'll most likely be our last customer. No biggie. Cool.
Yeah.
They come in 5 minutes after we close.
Ugh.
They're like, you guys closed early. Like, no, we closed on time.
Check your watch. Look at the time. Mm-hmm.
And my manager, my shift supervisor, not my manager, was like handling it all, and they were like screaming at us, cursing at us about how it's not fair, and like they started taking out their like it was a whole family, by the way. It wasn't just one person. It was like a whole family. Like started taking out their phones or like recording, and
What
me
the
in the
heck?
situation, I could never take anything seriously. So when they were like, pointing the cameras at me, it was like, why would you close early? I'm sitting there schmooving, like as I'm talking to them, I'm like, ma'am, there's nothing we could do. I'm sorry. Like,
I don't make
closed.
Starbucks as hours.
Right. Nor do I really care.
Right, like this is Starbucks. Let's calm down, please.
And like one of the kids or one of their kids was like I can understand why they were like, stop dancing when we're talking to you, but like no. I literally said, I was like, no. And like
I'm getting
everything got
paid for these
worse,
moves right now.
right. Like I'm on the floor. Actually, no. I'm technically we're not even supposed to be talking to you. Because my manager ended up allowing them in. We were already dealing with like last customers anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's really packed. Like people were ordering like 8,000 fraps, and it's like I hated it. People do that all the time. 5 minutes, 2 minutes before we close, a whole gangbang of people would like pull up here in the Starbucks and order like 89,000 things.
Oh my god.
No, please go home. Go have dinner. It's 10 at night. Go have dinner. Why are you at Starbucks?
Ugh.
But so we were already dealing with our last customer. We were trying to get people out and not have any more come in. So this family is like really upset that we won't let them in. And my manager was like, "There's nothing we can do about it. Deal with it." And they said it
I don't
better
think
than
Luna
me.
works there anymore. They
They
work
said
at a
it
vet office,
better
I
than
think.
me because I would have said worse. Like I have when it comes to people being stupid, especially in customer service, I have no chill. I have zero chill. If you're nice, like I had numerous nice customers, some really nice regulars. I loved them. They were very nice. They always tipped. And even if they didn't tip, like I wasn't like angry about it. Like they just got their stuff, got out, and it wasn't like an excessive amount of stuff either. They were very nice. But there's the people who feel so entitled that if it doesn't look like their little TikTok,
Yeah.
then they're mauling, seething, crying.
I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, it's working in food is awful. I worked at a diner for a few years, like a little like local diner. And oh my god, it was awful. It was honestly awful. Working Mother's Day was so bad. Because we weren't allowed to kick people out. So I remember on Mother's Day, there would always be huge families. And I think we had to stay at least an hour after. Just because they wouldn't leave. They were sitting there and chatting. We're like, we're trying to go home. We closed like an hour ago and you're sitting there with your family chatting. Please leave. The food's not that good. Yeah, and regulars were so annoying. A lot of our regulars were creepy old people.
Ew.
Yeah, one of them we called Batman. Um, I'm trying to think if there were any regulars I liked. Because there were a lot of daily regulars, and some of them, bad vibes. They did not pass any vibe check.
Yeah.
But, like, I remember being a new employee there and having some of the regulars get mad because I didn't know their regular order. Like, it should be part of your training to know my order. I'm like, sir, I started working here 10 minutes ago. I don't know how to clock in. Can you please hold up?
I don't even know how to pour water for you yet. Can you
Right?
go a bit slower,
I remember
please?
just being like, oh yeah, can you grab him like a black coffee? That's usually what he gets. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I gave him the wrong mug. And he
The
was
wrong
mad.
mug.
Yeah. Because like regulars, they were able to keep their mugs there and we'd wash them and they'd get their regular mug. I'm like, can you chill? Yeah, and they stole your tip. That's very true. We did not get to keep our tips.
Wait, did they actually steal your tips?
So we weren't allowed to keep them unless it was over a certain threshold,
Bringing it
which
down.
not allowed to do. We were allowed to keep, there's this one guy who would give the dishwasher a dollar coin, and that was the only tip we were allowed to keep because he literally insisted. But we would get paid in cash, usually from the tip jar. Like, we had an hourly wage and we always got the hourly wage. There were a lot of problems with that job. Um, I remember I would eventually talk really loud about some of the issues that were potentially illegal issues while working there.
Right.
And my boss would get mad at me. And I'd be like, hey man,
I would
once
talk
you
even
start
louder.
once you start following the law, I'll be quiet. But then
No,
it was like
because like if
one of those things where it's like I'm benefiting from this, but at the same time I'm not. 'Cause it was a really chill job. It was like a family-owned diner. I worked with my friends. We like chatted the whole time. Um, it was also working at a diner though, so
yeah, food is not fun to work in unless.
yeah.
No, I feel like food is only fun to work in if I can't think of
I can't
an
think of
instance
anything.
where food is fun to work in.
Yeah, it was nice. Doing like morning prep shifts were nice. It's pretty much at that point I was a cook, so I would cook like eggs and the pancakes and stuff. I was on the baking grill, and I had another friend who was working the meat grill. So getting that set up in the morning was always nice. We'd make ourselves a little breakfast. And that's the thing too. We didn't have to pay for meals. I know a lot of places you can get like one free meal per shift. And I
Media
think
stuff.
we kind of had that, but at the same time, it was kind of if you can make it, you can eat it. And of course, like we were all chill, so if there's a new hire, we would just be like, "Tell me what you want, we'll make it for you." Like we'll show you how to make it too, so you can eventually do it yourself. But my job is to sit here at this grill all day. I know how to make it. What do you want? Um, I mean, I would eat like popcorn, chicken, and some
Oh,
fries, and I would make a waffle and some bacon. Oh, and it just got to the point where we would get hungry. We would just make food. We would just be like, I kind of want a waffle.
that sounds lovely.
It
At
was chill.
Starbucks we were only allowed to have one free meal for the shift,
Yeah.
but everything after that, you can have as many drinks as you want as long as you mark it out, right? You can mark it out fine,
Yeah, for
whatever.
supply reasons, which makes sense.
Right. One free meal as well. But after the free meal, only certain meals you get for free. Other things you only get a discount on and you have to pay
So,
for it.
like, what would you eat for a meal at Starbucks? Because they have, like, breakfast sandwiches and stuff, but, like, food-wise, it's not a very food-heavy place.
So for Starbucks, it was mainly just as you know, like the sandwiches, the
Yeah.
paninis, stuff like that. My go-to would always be the grilled cheeses.
Ooh,
If I'm
okay.
really feeling like hungry, I'm dogging that grilled cheese. I am inhaling.
Ooh, I love grilled cheese.
But you want to know an example of like stuff that you have to pay for?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so for anyone who's ever been in Starbucks in chat, um, you know when you go in and you first see the little fridge near like the registers and stuff like that, you get the
Yeah.
little boxes of like let's say cheese and crackers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You have to pay for those. You don't get to mark
What
that
the
out.
heck? That's, like, such a good little snack.
The bottles of water, you have to mark that out. I mean, no, you have to pay for it. You don't get to mark it out. It's easier to just get a cup of like ice and water, to be honest.
Yeah.
But if you want the bottle of water, you have to pay for it. You get a discount. Um, let's see, the milk too. Like anything that's in that fridge, you have to pay for. Even even the little tiny thing of guacamole, you have to pay for that.
Of course, everyone wants to charge you a arm and a leg for some guacamole.
It was not fun
What
working at Starbucks.
was your least favorite drink to make? Like if somebody said, "Oh, I want a blah blah blah," and you would just go, "Ugh, why another one of those?"
Any imaginable TikTok drink. No, but in all
Oh, I
seriousness,
bet
it
those
was
probably would suck.
my least favorite thing to make was the caramel crunch frappuccino.
Oh, that one tastes so good though.
It's so good though, you know, like it tastes so good, but it's so annoying to make. Or
What was your
the
favorite thing to make?
for myself or for customers.
For yourself, for yourself.
For myself, if it's hot outside, you know, I'm making that caramel crunch wrap,
Mm.
right? Or I'm making me a nice dragon fruit refresher.
Ooh.
It was really good. Um, but other times, if I'm feeling like latte-ish, like a iced latte-ish, like I'm usually getting like an iced caramel macchiato or like an iced latte,
Ooh. Ooh.
like iced caramel latte. I'm a big caramel fan. If
I love
anyone wants to
caramel.
give me anything, give me caramel and I will love you forever. We are homies forever,
Smells
okay?
delicious.
But for hot things, I didn't really drink hot things at the job often because it was warm outside the job always, so
Hmm.
it made no sense to, you know. So but if I did, it was mainly just like a steamer, like a caramel steamer or anything like that. Which is basically, if people don't know what like a steamer is, it's just steam milk. That's all it is.
Okay. Okay.
Which, by the way, charges extra. If you want, say for example, if you want a hot coffee but you want your milk steam, that's an extra charge because it's a different drink
Okay.
technically. But if you just want like just steamed milk and any flavoring, that's fine. Have fun. Uh, I would usually get like a caramel steamer or a pumpkin steamer, which is the
Ooh.
pumpkin sauce. So good, so good, so good. Good. You know, I don't work I don't work there anymore. I'm spilling all their secrets.
Kill 'em. And my
I'm
mom, she
spilling.
gets a venti iced caramel macchiato, quad soy and whip. I memorized that because for a while I would also get that. Or like if I'd go out, like run to Target or whatever, I'd bring back coffee sometimes, and I wouldn't want to be like, she gets. One time I forgot what she got. I was with my sister. This was so embarrassing. I went up and I ordered what I wanted for my sister and I, but I brain farted. I could not remember what my mom got. So I just like kind of stood there and then I left. And then I went back and I remembered and I looked at my sister and I was like, we have to go back in line. I just remembered what she got. She's like, no, wait. I was like, hi, poor Target Starbucks employee. I would like this, thank you. I occasionally get the caramel ribbon crunch. That's It is good. I don't.
Caramel. That's what it was. Yeah, it's called the caramel ribbon crunch, not the caramel crunch. But yeah, the caramel ribbon crunch. That's what I would always get if it was cold. It's so
PSA.
good. It's like
Boycott
it's lovely.
Starbucks. Man.
Or what's another thing? What's another thing? If I wanted to make it for customers, my favorite drink to make for customers would probably be like, to be honest, I
Cup of
didn't
water.
mind making the cappuccinos. Yeah, the cup of water. Oh, you want a cup of water? I got you. Go ahead. Here, take this. Leave. But making like a cappuccino, it was nice. It was nice and easy, very simple, and it made me feel good making it. Like it was
Yeah.
something very 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 easy. Um, when I was working at Starbucks, like the hardest, I don't know why it was so hard for me to grasp, but making a macchiato is so hard for me. Like, what do you mean the shots go on top?
I
Like
don't know
it
enough about
was
coffee. They'd be like, okay, a white woman, we got this. She's gonna be a pro. And I'll be like, a what? What is that?
what?
I put that where?
So basically, when you're making your like a latte or anything like that,
Hmm.
it would always the sequence would always be if there's flavoring, it would be like the syrup first,
Okay.
then the shots, and then the milk
Okay.
or the steamer or whatever. But for a macchiato, it's different. It's the syrup or flavoring or whatever, then the milk, and then the shot on top.
Okay.
Which made no sense because you're gonna mix it and it's all gonna be in the same place either way. But whatever.
Science is happening there, I bet.
Yeah, but it was so hard for me to grasp the fact that the syrup or the shots go on top, and I kept missing. There was this one time where I like this lady had like ordered this regular had ordered it, and they ordered just hot macchiato, and I kept putting the shots on the bottom by accident. I was like, I'm sorry. But like she was very patient with me, luckily, and they kept coming back, and they would always get the same thing, and they would, like I would always make sure I get it right. I I
No.
I get it right, but they were nice. They were always nice.
Having nice customers is the best. Because I remember most people be angry if you mess it up, but there'd always be one who'd be like, hey, like, can I get this changed a little bit? Like, it's no big deal. And I'd be like, yes, absolutely. Do you want anything extra with that? I'm gonna throw in extra fries in your bag because you're nice. Man, I loved making pancakes because they're fun. Especially chocolate chip pancakes because that's even more fun. And it's the best when a kid wants chocolate chip pancakes and you give it to them and they're so excited. I did not like
You know,
making eggs.
honestly, it was so nice seeing like, all right, most kids were brats, and I wanted to like throw them through the window. Uh, but there were some customers or some kids that when they get their drink, they would like be so happy. I'm like, maybe this job isn't that bad.
It would be
And then
so
like a customer
wholesome.
later, I'm just like, never mind, this job sucks.
Right. Ugh.
Like, I remember this one Christmas. I worked there, and no, it was the Christmas Eve because there was no way I was working on Christmas. They would have to pay me like $8,000 if they want me to work on
Do they
Christmas.
not do bonus pay? I know a lot of places do extra holiday pay, like double or something.
They do, but it's not as much as you think. It's like
Okay.
very minimal, very
I
very
bet they
very.
want to profit more than they already
Uh,
do.
but there was this one Christmas I was working, and this kid was like so happy to be at Starbucks, and all he wanted was a hot chocolate. I was
Oh,
like, I understand that. Kid wants some hot chocolate. I got you. I whipped up the most magnificent hot chocolate ever just for that kid.
hello,
And he was so happy.
Asto.
And
Thank you for the
the parents are
headphones.
so sad because they were like, it doesn't come with marshmallows. I was like, so unfortunately, we don't have marshmallows to go with it. And the kid was like, that's okay. I just want the hot chocolate. I was like, I appreciate
Oh,
you so much, kid. You saved like 20 minutes of arguing.
right, because you know there's always that kid who's whining and crying. But I want marshmallows. And like the thing is, like kids don't understand, and that's one thing. Like you unfortunately learn in life is that kids just don't understand. They're gonna whine and cry, and they don't understand that you can't do that. You can't just be in Starbucks and crying because there's no marshmallows. Like
Right. Like,
some adults
you
also
want
never learned
marshmallows?
that. To be fair.
The adults? Don't even get me started on the selfish, spoiled adults.
Right, exactly. I got you. Yes.
Like the adults there were worse than the children. I'm being so honest. The adults there was way worse than the children.
They have a caffeine addiction. They gotta get their Starbies.
Like I've never seen like people like I never understood the hate or like the anger people have for bean soup. Like that's all coffee is, just bean soup.
That's so true. Man, if anyone understands the pain of the food industry, it is definitely Asto. My dear friend Asto. He has culinary degree, and I think there's definitely another degree that he has. Some restaurant management? But, the poor boy, get me out of here. Yes, oh.
Good luck, my brother in Christ.
Yeah, I always feel so bad anytime, like, the holidays just happen, and you know he's working them holidays at the diner, or place he works, I think. I call it a diner, but everyone's major in culinary arts and minor in nutrition. Okay, I knew you had, I thought there was some management. We've talked about it, though. Ugh. pro chef. If I ever get rich and famous, I'll just hire you as a personal chef, and I'll just pay you big money, and you can just chill. We got that. You'll get, like, Gordon Ramsay wages.
I mean,
And be
still,
like, ah, dinner.
we have
Oh, I'm coming,
we
I'm
have a
coming.
guest among us.
I love that. Like,
That's it. That's the joke. Everyone clap.
deal, I bring my soundboard squeaker. Yes. Make all the food for the day, for the week on day 1 and 6 days off easy, right? Just be like, hey, like, dinner. But the sad part of this plan is I need to get rich first. So I'm sorry
Exactly.
that this job opportunity is never gonna happen.
What you mean? You're obviously gonna, hit it big on Twitch.
Right? I'm gonna be the new Ludwig. Even though he doesn't stream on Twitch anymore.
Exactly.
I will be the iron, not the new Iron Mouse, because she's thriving.
Thriving.
Man, VTuber agencies are getting crazy on the internet. I think
Yeah.
one recommendation I have to anybody: do not sign up or audition or go into a contract with any new VTuber agency that you don't know anything about. If the VTuber agency has 100 followers and they're being like, hey, sign a contract with us, don't do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's not very
That's
smart.
not very smart. I just constantly see new VTuber agencies pop up and they're like, hey, we have auditions open and we're gonna provide full art for you and do all of this stuff. I'm like, this seems like you're gonna get into a contract and you're gonna regret this. Do your research before you sign anything of yours away.
Like,
Hmm.
obviously I'd like to eventually get contracted, but like I'm not doing anything right now because like everything's so scary. Like I see YouTubers getting their contract taken away for the tiniest things.
So it's a huge difference between like a huge corporation, like I know Shoujo's pretty lax, but like Niji Sanji and Hololive, they do have some strict rules they have to follow to be in the corporation, and that's just kind of how it is. If you break the rules, you get removed. Some of it is ridiculous. I saw it was the Idol Corporation who removed somebody, and normally in a graduation message, it's blah 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 will no longer be streaming with us. Their contract, we've like revoked it and whatever. They don't give details for a reason. But I know somebody got removed from, I want to say Idol, and they had all the details. She was doing this and this on stream, and she was meeting with fans and blah blah blah. It's like
Yeah, I heard
you don't
about
you
that. I
don't
was
put
just
that stuff
thinking
in
that.
the graduation message. Like people were saying, you do that when you want someone's reputation to be tarnished. Like that's not a good
That's
look for a company if you're calling them out like that. But yeah, I
I guess
mean,
it was more of like anger for them, but why do they have to be angry? Like
I've never heard
they're
of that corporation. I'm not super big in the VTuber corporation realm. Like pretty much all I consume content was pretty much from Bishoujo,
right.
and that's it. But there's also a huge difference between like your friends start a little like VTuber group and like a corporation too.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
But just be careful before you sign a
Be
contract.
careful. That's the best thing you can say. Be
The
careful.
internet is a scary place, and you don't want to accidentally sign away something. Like what, you get in a contract and then you accidentally sign away the rights to your VTuber character, lore, and model? You don't want to do that. Unless you do, but that's not up to me. Because I feel like being not necessarily a corporate VTuber, but in some sort of company, this could be nice. Oh, you don't. It's just, there's a lot out there. And especially I guess it's kind of falling off now, but since COVID happened, streaming and VTubing has become much more popular. The much more saturated little niche. You gotta be careful with people taking advantage of you. Corporate greed, exactly. Just because someone's starting a corporation, don't mean you gotta join. just kind of, to me, if somebody has 100 followers on Twitter and they're trying to get a corporation started, I'm like,
No, I absolutely agree with you. Like, I completely agree. It's just like, it's scary. It's scary because they
right?
see like a lot of people are trying to get into YouTubing.
Yeah. And a lot of people think like that's a good way to make it big or get numbers. But
Yeah.
I just don't. One thing a lot of people
Without
should do too
research, it's
is,
not.
I think, so I streamed for like a year before I started VTubing. I think a lot more people need to do that. I see all these people who spend all this money on VTuber models and art and all this stream stuff, and then they stream for like a few months and they quit because they realize streaming wasn't for them. I'm like,
Yeah,
y'all,
sometimes it's not
you
for
just
like everyone.
gotta test it out. You don't gotta spend big money before you stream. You can have a PNG. You can have nothing and still stream.
I think about that all the time. Like there are people who have nothing but the game they're playing on stream,
Hmm.
and if you're really good at the game, it doesn't matter what you have on stream or not.
Exactly. And there's a billion things with growth on Twitch and stuff, you know. Because it can be hard, but, you know, it can be overwhelming too. I think a lot of people don't realize that it can be overwhelming when the expectation is to stay up to date on every social media platform and post clips and have all this content.
It's so overwhelming, especially because you have other things to do in life too.
Right? Like, maybe if I'm getting full-time job wage from this, then I can do all that, but...
Absolutely. If I was getting full-time job wage for this, I am sitting in front of my computer all day, every day.
Right. Only
Like it's not
73%
that
of the way done. We're getting there.
73. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. I
When
don't
I
know how we're gonna
chose
get
this
to this
one,
part.
I don't know. Can we jump up there?
Is there like a ladder?
Oh, there is a ladder. I'm gonna find it. I didn't realize that this was gonna be such a long one when I
Oh,
chose it. Okay.
did you buy a ladder?
There was just one on the ground. How do I put it here? Oh,
Oh.
I lost it. Oh. Actually, we're doing the bikini bottom one. I don't think I can. I tried to, because I own the bikini bottom one. It wouldn't let me choose it. Okay, there we go. I got a ladder placed. Okay, nice. Maybe I have to complete it on my own before I can do it in co-op or something. Honestly, today I opened Power Wash Simulator and was like, how do I get to co-op? How do I do this? Can we still not buy any cleaning liquids? No, what the heck? Got all this money. Game's a lot of fun though.
We're paid. We are
Right.
getting $200. Yippee.
I have 947, so I guess that means we got $200 from this job, because this is probably my money that's carried over from the story missions I've done.
Oh, that makes sense.
Whee!
Making bank.
That's $50 an hour. Hey, that's pretty good. It's probably really tiring to power wash though.
Yeah, I can imagine. Especially something this like huge.
Right? Like,
Like
it's fun sitting in the comfort of your own home, but...
like going out, like yeah, no.
No, thank you. I don't think I want to do that.
I see all these little footprints up here. There's tippy tapping up here,
Little
making
tippity
salsa.
tappers.
You know.
There's all this
Let's see.
graffiti on this too. Golly. Get the kids out of here. Go graffiti an abandoned building or something. Oh, Luna, do you have any projects or any stream things you want to promote while we're doing this? Any collabs
I'm
going
not
on?
gonna promote.
No,
No,
promote, do it. I'm making you promote.
Nothing that I. You're making me promote. Let's see. Let's see. Any projects or anything? Not that I know. I may do a couple art streams here and there, but
Ooh,
nothing, nothing planned really. I'm bad
okay,
at
okay.
planning like really big things, to be honest. Oh, I fell. I broke my legs. I'm
Oh
really
no.
bad at planning things because I don't know what to ever like. I never know what to do.
I understand. I try to plan things, but then when it comes to making my schedule, I'm like, well, what do I want to do this week? And then I'm like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like, I want to do more collab content, but I I like having a plan for things, but when it's with other people, most of the time you can't be like, oh, you want to do this this Thursday? You gotta plan it out.
Yeah. Like even with this, like
You're gonna
I
be
definitely wanted to
rich,
play Power Washer, but it was just like work. Work was
right?
telling me like I had to wait for my schedule to come in, see if I work on Tuesday. If I had to work today, that means we'd have to do this another day, and we'd
And
have
that
to
would have been
schedule it all.
a-okay.
Right, that would have been just a lot. And I would rather just do things when I.
Right, and that's the thing too, is like I would love to collab and make connections in the VTuber community with people, especially people that I've already like talked with on Twitter or I'm in their Discord, to further those connections. But then I'm like, I first of all gotta ask these people, like, hey, do you wanna play a game with me? What if they say no?
Right. What if they
Which
say
would be
no?
okay.
My
I could say no,
my
but
my confidence is shattered.
right, like, oh, okay. No, wait, it's true, we can just reuse the water.
What about
Yeah.
you? Any projects?
No, man. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Do
I
nothing.
do that VR chat stream will happen eventually. I'll probably try to do a stream like later in the night because you stream midday and see if I can get a collab going for that.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
But then I gotta plan it.
Right, you gotta see more planning, you know?
Right? That's the worst part of everything. It is a personal attack. Be
Also, I
rich.
realized something about these, it's like, how are we gonna get the face of the gnomes up here? You can't, like,
I have
levitate.
no idea. I guess the person who hired us for this just decided we were gonna figure everything out by ourselves. I
You know what? I'll figure this out.
think is there another ladder? Expert power washers, 100%. I mean, we're over 70% done. Can you believe that we did all of the outside and part of the inside, and it was like 14%? Next summer I'll need you to do the house. Oh god.
Yeah, no, that's actually insane. We've been at this for how long now?
Almost 2 hours. What the heck?
Almost 2 hours we've been at this. Just washing this park. We better get paid overtime.
No! Right? I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, we'll play Power Wash Simulator for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. We'll see. I did not realize that this was so gigantic when I picked it.
No, I love this. It's fun. I'm having like a lot of fun playing Power Wash Simulator
It is
because
fun.
it's very rare that I play games that are not gacha games. So
It's
I
just
really,
something,
yeah,
no skill involved, just wash. And
no
I
thoughts,
like
pen
that.
and tea, just wash.
Yeah, and that's good. It's just a chill little game.
Figured out a
I
way.
hope you get the pulse equipped and get it soon.
You have to like
Get
go
there.
prone
Oh, oh,
very, very slowly.
ooh, washing. I always
Where did
forget
my
how good
phone
this
go?
game is.
There we
Ooh,
go. We got it. We got it.
This fountain will be done in no time.
Imagine doing this like this whole map with just the just this spray, like just this,
That would take
doing it like
forever.
pixel by pixel.
That would take so unbelievably long. Hmm. Why is this thing so dirty?
Right? Like what happened here? Did y'all leave this over here for like centuries?
Right? Like, this is a fountain. There we
Is this
go.
park abandoned?
It has to be.
Yeah. I haven't seen one
Savage
dog.
mode. Savage mode would be like a timed mode.
That sounds. There's speed running. Let's do. I wonder if there's speed runs in this game.
I feel like there's has to be.
Power washer any percent.
Chip shortage. Oh my god. This game really does want you to get in every little nook and cranny.
Every nook and cranny, every crevice and all that, you know?
I mean, I guess it makes sense. We're trying to clean it, make it look nice. They want it to be clean. It wouldn't be done if we left all the crannies dirty.
Yeah, I guess. You can tell what type of worker I am.
Hey, you gotta get paid for what you're worth, you know? If
Exactly.
you're
That's
if they're
true.
paying you $10 to do something hard, you put $10 worth of effort into it.
Absolutely. That was my mentality when I was working at Starbucks.
That's good.
Work your wage, chat.
Exactly. And depending on where you are, if there's growth or whatever, then that's up to you if you want to put in extra hours. But if you know there's
Yeah.
no room for growth, don't be doing extra for a corporation. Silly, silly, silly.
I had a worker, one of my coworkers at Starbucks was like that, and it used to like annoy me and my shift supervisor because he would sit there and it's like after we set the alarm to close everything, he was like, wait, there's still so much stuff to do. Meanwhile, there's like nothing else to do. He's just trying to get every speck of dust on the planet to be cleaned in the store, and we're like, Duncan, it's okay. Let's just go.
Starbucks does
Dude,
not care about you. Let's get out
I
of here and go
promise you.
home.
I'm
They're
taking this
really
ladder.
do it. I feel like every job, there's always that one person who just takes it a little too seriously. And it's like, it's okay. We can chill. We can sit back and relax. It'll be okay.
Right. Like I promise you, they're not gonna go to your door at like 12 in the night. Be like, you left a crumb.
You didn't sweep the floor. I need you to come back and do that. Right? Okay. Nightbot, chill.
It's actually insane. It's actually insane.
I know I set your
would never
timers,
go
but
back to
who we?
Starbucks, even if I was. Well, no. If push comes to shove, and it's like it's my last resort.
Well, at least you would have experience, so you wouldn't, you'd have to remember some things, but you wouldn't have to go through a full training and be like, oh gosh, I have to learn all this stuff again.
That's the thing, though. Like I would rather work at a small coffee shop than
Yeah,
go to back to Starbucks. I don't want to do another big corporation ever again. I'm tired of it.
I bet. I'm so glad that I worked retail for a corporation, but my diner job was not a corporation, and, we hate corporations.
We hate corporations out here. All my homies hate corporations.
Got nothing good to say about them. Other than they provide a lot of convenience, but they should treat all of their employees better and
Absolutely.
lower their profit margins so they can pay their employees what they deserve.
Like even now, like I'm doing part time, right? I'm doing part time at this dog daycare place. I love it. I get to play with doggos all day.
That's beautiful.
Fun. But like, I can't make a living off of it. You know?
Yeah.
Unless you're like a manager or shift supervisor or something like that, you're not making a living. You're not paying all your
No.
bills. That's not happening.
Bing, bing.
Ding ding.
So are you doing this job while you're in school, and then you're gonna shift
Yeah.
off?
As soon as I get that certificate from it, I
Nice.
am done. I'm zooming.
Yeah, and then you're able to put your certificate to work and hopefully get some more money.
Like the job I want to do. You know, for people in chats who don't know, I'm planning to be a vet. So I am working as hard as I can.
And that's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. It sometimes gets a bit stressful with the classwork, not because it's hard, but because I procrastinate and I'm lazy,
I understand.
so that gets in the way sometimes. But
As long as
I do
you're
love
learning and it's getting done, you know, that's all.
exactly as long as you are learning and getting it done.
So
I was a
you're
really big procrastinator in
going
high
to be
school.
like a vet.
No, vet assistant.
That's okay, okay. I was like, well, that's a lot of school.
Yeah, it
Is
is
there
a
a
lot
specific
of
like
school.
specialization for vet you want? Because I know there's so many different like you know like standard pet vet or like a zoo vet.
Oh, so the type of vet that I will be doing is a small animal practitioner
Oh,
vet, which is basically, you know, the classic dog, cats, rabbits, stuff like that, you know.
yeah,
Uh, but there are so many different like applications for vet. There's from
yeah.
the top, like off the top of my head, there's veterinarian, vet assistant, vet technician specialist. Uh, there vet operations, there's the vet manager. Like it just
Ooh.
goes and goes and goes. It's insane. But I want to be a vet assistant, and if I feel like being a vet assistant is too easy, I'll obviously further my education. But for
Yeah.
now, good. That's
Education's not cheap.
education is not cheap.
Not
Good
easy
lord.
either.
Like even when I was in high school, like I some of the work I found hard. You know,
Mm-hmm.
anything that involved numbers.
The
Jeez,
maths.
yeah, nah. But most of the work it wasn't too hard. It wasn't difficult. I was just
Mm-hmm.
lazy.
I'm the same way. Math and I we're mortal enemies. If there's a number, I'm out. But yeah, like any reading assignments or anything, easy peasy. I can do that all day.
All right.
I didn't. I was lazy and I did not do my readings, but like, did I still get good
No
grades for
shame.
them?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Did I go on the internet and just look at synopsises and summaries for all of my AP work? Yeah. Did I
Absolutely.
pass? Also, yeah.
Did I deserve it? Don't
Nope.
worry about that.
And that's the thing.
Don't
Like
worry
the
about
big difference between the high school and like specialized college work, I'll say, is that high
it.
school it
Yeah.
don't matter. But if you're training to be a doctor, everybody wants you to be looking at your notes and studying them. We don't want like WebMD doctor coming up.
Right. That's why I always get so like stressed about it because if there's like a unit exam or like a practice test, I always
Hmm.
get so like in my own head about it because I'm like I am going to be saving an animal's life. I need to memorize everything on this passage they're giving me. But in reality, like I'm making it worse. Like I'm
You don't
literally just
understand because the thing is the difference between school and actual like work is if you don't know the answer at work, you can ask a colleague. You can look up in your resources, you know, your books that you would have or whatever. Like it's not just you have to memorize everything. You also learn things from doing them.
yeah,
Now, obviously, of course, you know, you want to make sure you know how to utilize the tools before you start, you know, poking the animals with them. But
absolutely.
81%, we're getting there.
We're getting there. And I can eat.
We'll be three soon.
What did you have before string?
What did I
To
eat?
eat? Yeah.
Some chicken nuggets, a little macaroni, and a little brownie.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
You didn't send some in an envelope for me. It's kind of
I'm sorry. Next time I will.
I'll forgive you for that.
and I had some coffee, and this creamer that we have, I cannot recommend the Chobani oat milk creamers. Just
I
gonna
love
say
oat
it.
milk.
I like oat milk itself, so we had a pumpkin spice one, which I didn't really like, but my partner did like. And we have this vanilla one that it's okay. What the? Oh, I thought you had a huge extendo arm, but it's just your water beam. Whee! I need to
I wonder what these are for.
milk
Like,
it.
what's the difference
Of what?
of like this and this? Like they just look
Oh,
different.
like the red and the black. So I think the red nozzle is just it's a straight line, super precise, and the black one just kind of swivels in circles.
Oh no, not that. I'm talking about like the size of like the power washer gun.
Oh, like your gun and my gun? Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
actually.
If you press one, you see like the stubby
Oh,
gun.
what the heck?
What's the difference?
I don't. I guess the long one you can reach further.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. So the Urban XU2 has extra long extension and long extension, and the other two are like short extension.
Oh, okay.
Range maybe?
So
Yeah,
the
I
thing
think it
for
has range. Okay. I've honestly just been using the same gun this entire time.
yeah, same. I've been using like the short one until I accidentally pressed one.
What the heck? I keep pushing E by accident and opening up that little menu. Whee!
I keep pressing R to reload, thinking I have to like reload my water every few seconds.
This game would have been so much worse if we had to go back to a truck and fill up our water.
This game would not be as popular. I guarantee you that.
People would be like, oh, power washing simulator? Ew, who would play that?
Right.
But they
To
don't have that,
reload
so
my
we're all like,
water.
yay! Power wash.
I'm so
Honestly, this
glad
game
it
makes me want to play Splatoon.
I've never touched Splatoon. I can't say that word. Splatoon. Good lord. I've never touched Splatoon.
Fun.
My friends like love it.
I
I just never
enjoy
got
it.
into it.
My favorite game mode they have is only during Splatfests, which makes me really sad. They have a tricolor battle, which is like 3 teams. That was really fun, but they only have it during their little events. Goat Simulator next, maybe. I tried to play Lawn Mowing Simulator once on Epic, and I could not figure out the controls, so I gave up. I just wanted to mow some
I
lawns.
I tried Goat Simulator once. It was so fun, but then like I
Is
never
it?
touched it.
Oh.
Like I just played it one time and just never again.
You should finish Splatoon single
It's
player and
just
get
that
the
type of
just.
game where
Ooh,
you
I
just play
should do
it
that.
once.
And then you're
And it's,
satisfied?
yeah, it's like, why am I playing this again?
Okay.
Am I that
Cockroach
bored?
Simulator. What a thing. %, we're getting there. We're almost free from our power washing duties. I do need to finish Splatoon. I need to play a lot more of my Switch games. I bought Pikmin 4, I haven't touched it. Honestly, for someone who loves Zelda, I didn't really play Tears of the Kingdom that much.
Personally, I preferred Breath of the Wild over Tears of the Kingdom, to be honest.
I
I
feel
really like
like
Breath of the Wild.
I did too, but I don't know if it's... 'cause Tears of the Kingdom is just branching off of Breath of the Wild, so I don't know if I prefer Breath of the Wild because it was brand new, new world, new everything, and now Tears of the Kingdom is just adding on that. It's hard for me to see them as two different games.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, like Tears of the Kingdom is
It's
huge.
good.
Like, it has an upper map and a lower map,
Yeah.
and as well as like, the ground level. Like it's a really big game. But I prefer Breath of the Wild. Maybe because, like you said, it was just new everything. It was a new type of Zelda game. It was
Yeah.
just nice.
You know what we need? We need a new Zelda game. They keep giving us remakes and remasters, which is beautiful. We love it. I guess Tears of the Kingdom is new, but like a new mainline Zelda game. Like an RPG. Nintendo, listen. I just love The Legend of Zelda. I would also be okay if they made a Switch port for Twilight Princess. I would take that. Please, I beg of you, Nintendo. You put it on the Wii U, but nobody wanted that but me. But my parents told me I couldn't have it on the Wii U because we already had it on the Wii. Do you have a favorite Zelda game, Luna?
I haven't played many Zelda games. I'm gonna be honest. Besides Breath of the Wild.
That's okay. Breath of the Wild's a good one. I haven't finished, like, any of them. I finished Breath of the Wild, right before Tears of the Kingdom came out. I finished Breath of the Wild. I was waiting to beat Ganon for a very long time. And then Twilight Princess is the only other one I finished. I never finished Skyward Sword, or... I might have finished Ocarina of Time, but I don't remember. Considering how poop the Wii U was, we did you a favor. I mean, fair enough, but Twilight Princess could never be bad. Ever.
There was another game. I think it was. It was some. I forgot the name of it. Ocarina of Time. There we go. I played a
Yeah.
little bit of Ocarina of Time. I liked it. It was nice. It just got hard for me. I just stopped playing it.
What'd you play it on?
On my Wii.
Wii.
Yeah.
I had that one on the... Oh my goodness. The DS. I cannot get up this stinking ladder. There we go.
Am I thinking about the right one? Ocarina of Time. Is that the one with like Toon Link?
So, Wind Waker?
Wind Waker. That's what it is. Good lord, not Ocarina. Wind Waker. That one I played on the Wii, and I liked
That's
it.
a good one. I played that a little bit, and then I played on the Wii U. That's the one we had it on. And then I think my brother broke the Wii U tablet. And then... accidentally, I think. I don't know. I don't remember.
Accidentally, quotation marks.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for this moment. Oh my gosh, you've been doing work up here.
My finger hurts. No, I'm kidding.
That's really what it feels like. Hello! Welcome! This one is so long. I forgot I made an
Let's take a
alert
quick break
with
to connect
that.
our fingers.
That is such a good idea. A little hydration break, a little
Bro,
stretch
you know,
break.
like-
We gotta power wash and some hard work. Stretch.
Mhm. Some hard work, you know.
Welcome in.
pointing.
We have
Pointing
been
and
going
clicking.
hard at this. You know what? My carpal tunnel's a little angry with me. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, it will be fine. You know, arthritis, it's a myth. It's a myth.
It's not real. If I pretend
Right.
it's not there, it's not real.
Just like Santa in British.
Exactly. Santa is not real. This is anybody's first time figuring that out. I'm so sorry. Santa's not real.
Chat, I have an announcement to make. Santa's not real.
No, I'm so sorry to break the news. Spoilers! I know everyone was looking forward to the newest episode of Is Santa Real or Not, but
I know.
spoilers, Santa's not real.
Wait till you get to the Easter Bunny episode.
Ooh. I love that little emote so much. Santa. I don't remember, maybe my mother will, how I found out Santa wasn't real. Because I don't know if I was one of those kids who just, like, knew. It was like, whatever. Or if, like, they broke it to me, or if I found out at school and was devastated. I don't remember.
I think I just knew, like, it wasn't real. Like, especially in, like, it made no sense. Like, all the stories he talked about how, like, oh, Santa comes through your chimney and all that. Like, I live in an apartment. I don't have a chimney.
Right, we
so
didn't have a
I
chimney
knew,
either,
like,
and I was like, what the heck? I don't remember if, like, they just never played it up, or like, oh yeah, like, because they would put, like, Santa on presents, but, like, I don't know if I just knew that Santa wasn't real. If Santa's not real, that's it. Cancel Christmas. you know,
Exactly.
through that.
It just didn't make sense. Like, there's only in my apartment, like, there's only one entry, like just the front door,
You're telling me
and my
Santa's
front
going through
door is
that?
all right. Like, and my front door is like hella squeaky, and like it needs some WD-40. And if someone walked through that door, we would know, especially at like 12 at night when kids are supposed to be asleep. You know, like,
It's Christmas. They're not asleep. They're wide awake.
naughty list instantly.
You asked us a couple years in a row about it. We always answer the same. If you want to know the truth, we'll tell to you. If you don't, then we won't. And you never wanted us to say. That I feel like I feel like I would have known if you're like, well, if you really want to know, we'll tell you. That sounds right.
About to get devastated on stream.
Wait, you're telling me Santa's not real? I never wanted you to tell me.
I'm sorry to break this to you. Lynx.
This is so upsetting. All of these years, I thought Santa was real. Santa's magic, and yeah, that's the thing too. Is Santa's the magic of Christmas.
And also money.
But you came back the next year asking again, so and I get it. There was always that one kid in school who was like, Santa's real, guys.
That was my friend. My friend used to be like a hardcore Santa believer.
Oh my god,
I
Santa's
could
biggest
never-
stan.
Stan Santa, yes.
Oh my god, I wonder if there's like Santa fan cams. Do people make those?
There's definitely Santa fanfic.
I said fan cam, but fan.
Oh, yeah, that's so weird. Who would-
I'm gonna
What's
go
that?
on AO3, just look up Santa.
It's like sweating profusely, like wiping my sweat off my forehead. Like, yeah, who said that? That's so weird.
Oh gosh, guys. Oh
Freaks, what's wrong with you?
my god, fanfic
Suddenly
reading
I have to
stream
go.
win. There's so much grime here. Santa's real. Santa's just usually parents. That's very true.
Where's that ladder? There's only one ladder?
Yeah, I feel like there should be more than one.
You know, we'll get to it eventually. You're working on like the under and the sides, right? Or you're working on
Yeah,
top?
I'm working on the
Okay,
under and the sides. Here's a tip that I never shared that I should have. I don't know if you found this out. If you push tab, it'll highlight the dirt spots that are left.
Oh yeah. I've been pressing random buttons to find that out.
Okay,
And
okay. I
accidentally
was like,
found it
I
out.
never
realized
said
that's
that, and I
tab.
feel like I should have because that's really helpful.
Oh yeah, maybe a little bit, maybe slightly helpful.
Just like, where is this grime? This is such a grimy little fountain.
I know. It's like this doesn't even look like rust. It just looks like a murder scene.
Right? In hindsight, it's a fucked up system. Some fat white dude gets the credit for all of our hard-earned dollar bill spending. That's very true. Parents
Look,
go
all
through
I'm
all of it,
saying-
hiding it, wrapping it, and whatnot, and then it's
Right.
like, oh, Santa!
Like, all I'm saying, if Santa was real, how about he pay for these gifts?
Right? Now that we're 90% done, here's the tips and tricks. Okay, that's very true. We are almost done. I'm like, oh wait, here's like the best quality of life feature you could have used this entire time.
Good lord.
To mention the entire, why did Santa bring you an Xbox, but I got a shoelace? That is very true. You would think it would be, if, kids just gotta get smarter.
No, because like honestly, as a kid, I used to hate getting clothes for Christmas, and now I'm just like, yes, thank you. I used to hate getting like socks, like obviously I'd be like, appreciative, right? But like I wanted like the newest DS game or something like that. But
That's a
now I'm
thing
just like,
too, that
dude,
my parents never gave clothes. Like, we would get a pajama set, like a fancy, not, I'd say fancy, but like pajama pants or something for Christmas.
Right.
But they never really gave us clothes. They never gave anything that's a necessity. Whereas, like, now if I ask for some clothing article, it's gonna be some, like, a merch or something maybe a little more expensive. But it'd be something that I would want. But yeah, as a kid, it's like, what do you mean I'm not getting a Hot Wheels?
Right. What do you mean I'm not getting my my Barbie said.
Right? Like,
And
underwear? What? But as an adult, it's like, yes.
thank you. You know how expensive these are now?
Right, I don't gotta pay for this?
Clothes are expensive now, especially since like almost everything is like name brand and all that extra shit.
Yeah, everything's so expensive now.
I don't okay, personally, because I know there are a lot of people who are like sneakerheads and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I don't understand the appeal of like being so obsessed over sneakers. Like they're gonna get dirty either way.
I don't either. Like, people are, but whatever. A lot of people don't understand why people are into video games. But I'm like, they're just shoes. Like, yeah, it's nice to have, like, a nice pair of shoes, but these people were like, no, dude, you gotta walk this certain way so you don't crease in the toe. I'm like, what? You're
Right.
you're doing damage to your feet. You're going
It's
to
like
work
I'm
with
not
someone, they would
walking a
give
certain
socks,
way
panties,
for
and
shoes.
sheets for Christmas. You don't need underwear as a kid, you only need toys. That's true. I feel like most kids
Exactly.
would probably don't even want to wear underwear. I feel like a lot of little kids just want to live free.
Walk around, you're like free balling it up, being
It's like, the
weird.
door's open, get inside, you cannot go out there. I feel like my sister did that once, not to embarrass you, dear sister, but I feel like she walked outside naked once as a little kid.
The stories I can tell of young Luna, that's content. That's content of the stories. Like I'll share a little one.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
this is this is this time where uh as young Luna, me and my pops and my older brother, we would just like run up and down the hall in just underwear. This is like torment my mom. She'd be like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're just like just running up and down the halls, being idiots.
Having fun.
Right? We're just like the look of disappointment on her face on all of us.
You all had your outdoor naked time. I feel like kids just don't understand. They don't understand
Yeah,
that that's the theme of this stream, I guess, is kids don't understand. They don't
kids
get
don't
that
understand.
you gotta wear clothes outside. They don't understand that there's weirdos in the world. And as an adult, you learn that there are weirdos out there and that almost every time is a time you are required to wear pants.
Uh, Minx, we kind of ran into a problem.
What's the problem?
How do we get up there?
I don't know. Maybe we have to grab the ladder and it can go up here? Or there are adults that don't understand that. That's very true. How do we add that to the quote
No,
book? Oh, you got it? Oh my god, I
can I?
actually...
I can't.
Oh, really?
I fell. All right. That's so weird. Wait,
I mean,
can I actually?
is there a jetpack we can buy or something? Like...
That's what I'm guessing. Let me see. Let me see if I can buy a jetpack. Something. I don't know how to buy a jetpack.
Uh, I'm seeing if I actually have a
You
quote
know, like I
command.
see shop clothing modification.
This seems like it's a lot of work to add.
Nothing that I see.
I have no clue how we're supposed to get up there. Oops. You stand on the gnome? Oh,
The gnome.
yeah, if you stand on the gnome's head, you're able to jump up here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Okay, so you got this part. I got this
Yeah.
part. Or?
Yeah, that sounds good. I used to have a quote command, but I got rid of it. If you put it in the Discord somewhere and just put quote attached to it, once I get it figured out, it looks like I have to add like an API to Nightbot in
We're
order for that
almost
command
done.
to work.
Chat. We're
So
almost at salvation.
we're almost free. We're 91% done. And then Luna may be released to eat.
I don't even know what I want to eat. Like, I want to cook my steak for dinner, but like, I'm also so lazy right now. Maybe I'll make me some cook. Nice peanut butter cookies, chat. Does anyone in chat want a peanut butter
Ooh.
cookie?
Yes. I love peanut butter
I'll
cookies.
ship it to you guys in an envelope.
And ooh, yummy. Man, I need to get eggs. We have this brownie cookie mix that I want. The past few days I've been like thinking of it, but I'm like, we don't have eggs.
You know what I used to do whenever I wanted something from like the store,
Hmm.
and like wouldn't get it, like she kept forgetting it. I would just like torment her about it. Like this is probably gonna sound, but there would be times where I'd just be like show up at the door of her room, like just constantly just milk, you know, like
Not gonna forget after that.
literally. Like reminding them isn't enough. Sometimes you just
Spook it into them.
gotta traumatize them a bit.
Man. Boop. Making my way down.
Have you ever been to like a really expensive restaurant that you wish you can go back to?
Let me think. I feel like... Have I? I'm trying to think. I don't go to a lot of expensive restaurants. I feel like once I went to New York and we stayed at a DoubleTree. And they had a pretty nice restaurant in there. I guess there was a casino restaurant that was pretty fancy that I didn't get to go to that I wanted to. We were gonna go for, I think, my 18th birthday. But, we didn't because my siblings wouldn't have been able to get in. Or my 21st birthday, maybe? I don't know.
Have you ever been to Hell's Kitchen in New York?
No.
Dude, it's so but it's my friend my friend's mom actually ended up taking us to birthday. Good lord, that steak is dive.
Oh.
I'd commit felonies for that steak again.
Man, I haven't had steak in so long.
Oh, steak is like a luxury. Not luxury, but you should cook you a steak. You know, it's you gotta
Yeah.
do it what I did to my parents. Just stay in your parents' doorway and just stay. You
Hey.
know, until they get you a steak.
Man, but they live 3 hours away.
Oh, well. Tell them to ship it to you in an envelope.
Keep it, yeah. Well, 'cause I'm going home for Christmas, and I was like, yeah, you should make steak, you should make ribs, you gotta make ramen.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep,
have like a
yep,
whole
yep.
list. We have cast iron pans. They have to be cleaned though, but I could make steak.
Steak is
Ow.
now I'm hungry for steak, but I really don't feel like cooking.
Steak
'Cause
sounds so good.
we don't have the fries. We don't have potatoes.
Oh,
I mean, we have like tiny potatoes, but like, how well are the fries for that?
I like mashed potatoes. I like any potato, if I'm gonna be honest right now.
I, as a kid, and even like a little bit today, I was never like really a mashed potatoes fan.
What?
I don't know, something about just mashed potatoes just always put me.
What the heck? Mashed potatoes are so good. What do you put in them?
No.
Like butter, garlic, a little bit of whipping cream, a little sour cream.
Yeah, everyone says like okay, certain foods I can tolerate.
Okay, I understand
Certain
that.
foods I can tolerate. Like mashed potatoes, I can tolerate it. Like I won't just be sitting there jumping for joy for mashed
You'll
potatoes.
eat it, but you won't choose it.
Right, yeah, like I'll eat it, but I won't choose it. But beans, you cannot pay me to eat beans.
I also
You
do
can.
not like beans. I'm not a bean person.
If someone told me you have to eat this plate of beans or you die, you might as well just pull the trigger because I'm not doing it.
It's like, well, you have your
I'm
answer.
never eating beans.
I'm
Willingly.
jealous. Ooh, smiley fries? I want smiley fries. What the heck?
I've had smiley fries in years.
They're so good.
Smiley fries are the equivalent of like dinosaur chicken.
The best meal is dinosaur chicken nuggets and smiley fries. Like,
It's just a vibe, you know?
it is. If you've never had smiley fries and dinosaur chicken nuggets, you have not lived.
You have not lived.
rocks. This whole gnome fountain has a pile of rocks on it. I guess there's a gnome on top, okay. I was like, that just doesn't seem very appropriate for this whole thing. What the heck?
I wonder, like, how do power washes work during the winter?
Um, yeah.
Because like
Well,
it's
I
just
guess it
snow.
would.
Can you use hot water?
I don't know. I'm assuming it probably depends where you are. Like, because if it's gonna freeze over, then you probably don't want to power wash something. But I don't really know all the logistics of power
The rules
washing.
and regulation of power washing.
Yeah. I think people don't power wash in the winter, but I don't know. I've never thought about power washing this much in my life, I think.
Yeah, honestly, I've never even knew power washing was a thing before this game came out. We're almost there.
Almost, we're 95%. And then we're gonna have to run around spamming tab trying to figure out where like the last percent comes from. What? What do you mean?
Watch like the last percent be like the most annoying spot ever, like the most tedious, like pixel.
It will be 100%.
We're almost there though. We are almost.
What?
We're almost there.
I don't have any notification of that anywhere. Let me check that real quick.
I don't know. Notifications and like stream elements and all that has like been a bit little fucky wucky. Like it's just been really weird lately.
I don't, in my activity feed, I don't even have a notification. Let me check this real quick, because I did redo notifications, and earlier, Softy, they did something and it worked. Let me check. Are you sure? I don't have that notification anywhere. What the heck? Here, let me... I don't know why that didn't go through. But I will... Do you have any pop-ups? I think my sub alert, you have to choose things for resubs.
That's a
You
cute
can
little
choose
heart
little things.
next to the name.
Oh,
Just a little
Sadira?
yellow.
I don't know what that's from, the gold pixel heart? Oh, it's a charity badge.
That's cute.
Yeah, let me... There, I did. That will be your alert. I don't know why it didn't pop up anywhere.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. That's because I set it up through Twitch's alerts, and it had for resubs. You can choose the image and like the sound from my list of sounds and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I don't have a notification anywhere. Not in my activity feed, not in chat, nowhere. I don't... Ah!
You know, so far the 65, the urban 65 thing, I have not like figured out what that's for because it's useless.
Urban... Which one?
The urban X U2 soap nozzle. Oh, it's for soap.
Oh, yeah, and we don't have
Um,
that unlocked.
see, okay, that was a very clown emoji moment of me. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie.
No, no, no.
Uh,
I've been trying to do that too, because soap is so much easier, and I've gone to the shop so many times, and I just can't. I wish we had soap for this one.
soap, soap.
We're not getting this clean. I'm sorry that didn't pop up. I don't know why. I don't...
Any
If I
games
had...
that you've been like looking into lately that you really want to play, but because like your huge list of games or like money reasons, like you just can't play right now?
Ugh. I don't even know. I need to think. Is there a game... I don't think I've had my eye on anything super particular. I guess I got Lethal Company recently, and that game is hilarious.
That game's terrible.
I love that game. It's so funny. But
Like, I'm not good with
I don't
scary
know.
games.
I'm not either. But that game, it's like it's a good spooky game. Like if you compare it to Phasmo, I don't think it's as scary as Phasmo.
Phasmo's terrible. I
Phasmo's
actually
spooky.
I can't do Phasmo. I do it for content, but I can't do it mentally.
You gotta have an extra pair of pants lying around if you're playing Phasmo.
Or like it's like the middle of the day and not nighttime.
Right. We were playing last night. Keep the van warm, right? The thing with Lethal Company is I recently have been learning how to do the terminal stuff, and that's a lot of fun.
I was in the ship once because I was playing with my partner and like her brother,
Uh-huh.
and like I was ship master. It was my first time playing. I was like keeping the ship nice and warm, cozy, letting them know what directions to turn and all that. Um, then I got attacked in the ship, and I was like, all right, well,
No.
but I had the safest job. Uh,
Little did you know it was not the safest job. I remember somebody was like, "Oh, I guess you're gonna be in the ship," and I was like, "Well, I don't know how to do the ship." And like, "You'll find, you figure it out. Bye." I was like, "Oh,"
you'll figure it out. Bye.
and I did indeed figure it out.
The hard way.
Yeah. There's so many. I haven't looked at any of the mods or even how to install mods for that game, but I feel like the multiplayer mod would be really good.
It looks like it sounds so chaotic, but it looks fun if you have so many people playing it.
Right? You're definitely going to be meeting the quota every time when you have, it's what, up to 7 people or something crazy?
I think the max is 16.
16!
Yeah.
Well, that's
If
even more
you
than I
don't meet the quota with 16 people, there's something wrong.
thought. Yeah, like, what are y'all doing? I like to be the map lady inside where I won't always die. Man, but inside's good. We always have, like, a mob that's camping the door. We have, like, a slime that's just on top of the door.
Right.
Like, get out.
Or,
Get a hobby.
one of the face hugger things that the crickets,
Yeah.
I call them. Honestly, the crickets in that game, if they're not trying to kill you, they're kind of cute.
Oh, yeah, the little loot dudes who just want your loot.
Yeah.
They are kind of cute.
Like, they're doing the same thing you're doing. They're trying to walk around, take some loot, As long as you don't take their loot, they won't kill you.
They're also trying to get money for the company, okay? We just don't work for the same company.
Right. I'm also not a bug.
I mean, we've never seen Behind the Mask.
Exactly.
We might be playing as a bug.
Exactly. We might also be bug. I wonder if there's lore for Leave the Company, but honestly, that game is too stupid
There
to
is.
have lore.
So
So
there's
silly.
like notes and stuff you can find in the world, and then if you type in certain things in the terminal, you can get like lore.
Really?
Yeah. I found a few notes or like logs and stuff. So when you go to the company, if you go down, there's like a little hatch that you can go down. There's like a
Yeah.
little note log down there. I found one in like one of the forests, I think. I haven't read the lore in the terminal, but I know someone who has was talking about like sitters or something.
I'll have to check it out because my partner loves playing Leave the Company.
It's a good game,
It is a good game. I'll admit, for $10, it's a
right?
really good game.
And having like it's like what, one person, they're super okay with mods, and it's such a good game.
And it already like outsold the new Call of Duty game as soon as it released.
Really
Yeah, a $10 horror game outsold COD, which is unbelievable.
good.
I don't know if Lethal Company is that good or COD is just that bad now.
I don't know. Lethal Company's pretty. I feel like Lethal Company is also good because it's a good content creation game. There are just so many moments for content creation, and it's just, especially with the use of the multiplayer mod or the more multiplayer mod. It's just the possibilities are endless.
Possibilities are endless. You just hearing people scream and die
Non-stop, and you go, yay! Hee hee hee.
in that little dance, you know? I love the dance, the little
The
Lethal Company
dance
dance. It's so
is
fun.
the best. I love it.
And then the pointing. It's like, hey, you.
Yeah. Have you used the boombox?
No, but like, I remember when I was playing with Ender, he did, and I was like, I know how this is gonna end. A bunch of monsters are gonna sprint towards us because
Yeah,
it
we
makes
had
sense.
a
It makes so much
friend
noise.
who would open their walkie-talkie and like use the walkie-talkie while using the boombox, and we were like, please, we're getting eaten by monsters. And they're just boomboxing through the walkie-talkie. It was so funny.
That game it's really fun. I like it. I like it. It's a cute game. It's a cute game.
So
Yeah, I get
wholesome.
scared all
10
the
out of
time,
10.
but I like watching it, but playing it is a bit different. That's same thing with Phasmo. I'll watch Phasmo. Playing it is terrifying.
It is definitely spooky. It's like, oh god, what the Shadow Man's gonna get me. And that's like a
That
valid concern in Lethal Company.
right. In Phasmo, it's like everything you do can kill you.
Break your neck man is spooky. Oh my god, the coil head, like the monster
Terrifying.
itself isn't like, it's like, okay, you know how to deal with it, then it's easy peasy. But if you die from the coil head, she turns your head into a coil, like a spring.
Really?
Yeah, we had a friend, we retrieved her body, and her head was just a little coil.
That's terrifying. I'm more scared of the Jester.
I don't think I've seen the Jester.
The
You know,
Jester's terrifying because it'll start off like it'll find you, right, but it won't do anything once it sees you until it like starts winding up its box, and then the music is terrifying,
oh,
and then you just gotta run. You just need to go. That's the only thing you can do. You can only just run from it.
you know the worst monster in Lethal Company though?
What?
The bees.
I have yet to experience anything bad with the corpse bees because people just say like don't even go near it. Like okay, I won't.
Uh, yeah,
What do
but
they do?
then they just like zap you to death. If you grab their hive and they're there, they'll chase you. We've definitely had games where somebody brought the hive into the ship and the bees just went in and killed all of us.
Even if you start the ship?
I don't think we started the ship. I think maybe once we tried, but it was too late. The bees were already there.
Is that all of them? Oh, I know it is. God damn it.
Oh, I didn't
You just
realize we were getting on the same one. Beehive snatching is a coordinated effort, right? I feel like,
excuse
oops.
me.
I feel like there's a way in here. Session details? No. I clicked the same thing twice. I think there's a way in the menu that I can see.
God damn it.
Oh gosh, what is it now? Oh, I see some.
Yeah, over there.
Oh, this gnome.
This dirty, dirty gnome.
You're a dirty little gnome, aren't you? Woo.
There's more? What else is dusty up in here?
I don't know. I'm just trying to walk around and... Oops, I'm opening Steam Overlay.
Let's see.
What else could there possibly be? Oh, I wish I remembered how to... I never changed my outfit. I bought an outfit earlier and I never put it on.
I heard you said you bought one, but I didn't. Like, I was wondering, like, it's the same color. Like, are you good or?
I bought a pink outfit and I never equipped it.
Something out here.
Where is this? We're done.
I
Quick,
told
change clothes.
I told you on the 99, it's gonna be the most tiniest
Right?
speck.
Oh, the lower basin edges.
The lower base. So down here.
Yes. Lower basin.
No. This is the lower
How do I
pool
get it to
floor.
highlight it?
Outer wall. Lower base. Oh, D.
Oh. I think there's one more that's... Oh, okay, it's this one.
Let me hop up here.
Okay, now I gotta see what else is... Okay. The lower pool floor. There's one spot of the lower pool floor.
Raised pool floor. Lower pool. There we go.
Oops, I keep pushing the wrong button.
I'm tapping tab, but
Okay, I think I found the one that's not done. It's all these things that have a speck of dirt on them that you can't even see. Okay, there we go. Okay, outer wall cap, outer wall decoration ×3, and outer wall pillar decoration.
outer wall.
Oh, this decoration isn't.
This.
Okay. Oh, I found the cap that isn't done. Silly little grime.
Silly little girl.
That's a lot of time, effort, water for 25 cents. Hey, we're just... Okay, there we go. And now, outer wall decorations. Which are the little sigils.
Oh.
There's one more.
All these sigils.
Which one is it? I feel like I've been... Now, I feel like I have looked at all of these.
Surely we get this, chat. Surely.
Like, what the heck is happening? They all... Oh. I think it's this one. Oh! We did it! We did it! We won! Oh, it only took 3 hours.
It's been 3 hours?
It's been 3 hours.
God.
Oh, we get to watch a little time lapse.
Oh, how do I watch time lapse?
It was like push tab. That was so beautiful. And I'm gonna test out a new command that I did.
Wait. I want to watch the time lapse. Oh. How do I? Honestly, this makes me sad.
I don't know if this is
time-lapse?
working. No, it won't let you watch it.
Do I press tab?
If I push tab, it opened the tablet and then it had a little thing. And
Oh,
it showed me a little time lapse.
Now do it again? Never. We'll do a different map.
One that doesn't take 3 hours. I was not expecting that.
Oh god, my back is killing me. I need food. I need nutrients. Yeah, I'm so hungry I can eat a horse.
Yay! Time to
Okay.
eat, yes. Thank you, Luna, for coming and joining me on stream. I had so much fun, even though it was a lot longer than I think we were both anticipating. I'm gonna do a little shout out. Everyone follow Luna. They stream on Twitch. I think you're streaming Genshin tonight, aren't you?
Yeah. We'll see how I feel after this. But thank you so much for having me. I had fun playing Power Wash. So I
Yeah,
didn't think I would.
absolutely. Thank you for suggesting Power Wash Simulator. Simulator. You're the one who you're the one who suggested it. That was a lot of fun. Honestly, it was 3 hours, but it didn't feel like 3 hours.
Yeah, it didn't feel like a chore, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I had more fun. I definitely had like a lot more fun.
Yeah.
But thank you, chat. Hope you guys all have a great night. And I'll see you guys like whenever. I hope we get to do something like this again.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye, chat.
Bye bye. Okay, that was it. That was the stream. I'm streaming Potion Craft on Thursday at 2 p.m. Be there or be square. Bye bye.